That's great, yeah, just fucking eject everything, why not? We streaming? Are we streaming? I think we've got adverts in. Oh! That was fucking loud, that was. Oh, I'm here. I am here. I am here. I am here. I am here. Da da da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin. Dubby dub 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 dub. Dubby dub 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 dubby dub dub dubby duh. Twitter. Hashtag. Where's the hashtag? There it is. 2K19. Hashtag WrestleMania. Let's just jump on the old bandwagon, why not? Hello, sorry, I've not been paying attention, I've just been chatting away to myself. Good evening, everyone. Good on you, Omega, that's what I like to hear. I have now watched night 1 of WrestleMania. I skipped through a lot of it, to be honest. Just to try and make sure I got it all watched before the stream began, and it wasn't too bad, to be honest. There was some interesting matches, some things that surprised me, some people that surprised me, and yeah, Cesaro Rollins was good. Bad Bunny was actually a lot better than I expected for a celebrity. Sasha versus Bianca was pretty good. So it was an interesting one. Even Omos, I mean, he's the sort of guy that WWE is going to love, isn't he? Oh, let's face it, he's absolutely built like an absolute brick house. And he's big and he can work. So yeah, they've got some stuff there for him, I think. Jordan Walker's back, although he's under a different name now. Mr. Zack Walker. The Zack Attack is back. So just going to give a couple of minutes for people to get on. Where did I just put that in? Where have I just put... Where have I just done this? I've just put on Discord that we are streaming, but I can't remember. It's not in Discord. Have I put it in the wrong Discord? Did I mess that up? I thought it was in the right Discord. Oh, sorry. By the way, I've just clicked a button there. Has that made you guys go to an advert? I'm not quite sure. It has. Oh my god, I didn't realise I could do that. Oh, so I didn't realise I had the power to place an advert. Did you guys get an advert then? What are we doing? Streaming now at everyone. Boom. Send now. There's the link. Okay, we're good. Mate, I've had more than that already. I got back from foot golf about 4 hours ago and I've been drinking beer ever since. It's more fun that way, so, you know. No ad. Oh, I got an ad. I run the stream on a separate computer just to make sure it's all still working, and I looked at the button, there was a little button of a $sign. I was like, I wonder what that does. I pressed the button and an ad popped up, so I assumed I'd done that right, you know. Right. How are we all then? Are we all good? PJ Toby's in the house. I don't know if he's still there or he just said hello. I was waiting for Jade to come in because I think some of the suggestions in our first show were some of Jay's, so I don't know if he's actually online or not, but Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom. The Living Legend makes a guest appearance. 12? Ah, that's weak, mate. 12 is nothing, Omega. That's what I have on a normal day. Okay. So I've got, basically what I've done is I've taken your guys' suggestions from Discord and I've written them down on several cards. So New Gen picked a number between 1 and 7, which was number 5. So we ended up with this first card, which is a couple of Jay's suggestions. We've got the Natural Born Thrillers, Mark Jindrak, Sean Stasiak, and Chuck Palumbo up against... I just put them up against some randomers just to try and get them a victory. Also, Christian Cage going up against the debuting Araya Davari, and Sean O'Hare in the main event going up against Lars Sullivan. So Jay just said he wanted to see the Natural Born Fillers, so we brought them in. And yeah, Christian's doing terrible, so I thought we'd give him a bit of a boost. And a few debutantes knocking around as well, so we can give them an opportunity. Oh, it's the big AC. My groin's fine, mate. I didn't have any problems with my groin. That was Beardy McBeardface who had the groin issues. He was all groined up. So let me just check that I've got these set up with fast and off, fast and off, fast and off. And we shall go. Right, Cyber Sunday is upon us. WrestleMania. My ankles are killing me though, Adam. I must admit. My ankles are really sore. It's all that toe punting, I think. Yeah, my ankles are sore. And I've got a... I do have a hole in my chest where I climbed that tree. I got stabbed in the chest, and I thought that's really sore. That I got home, I had a look, and it's bleeding. I got actually stabbed in the chest by a tree. But it could be worse. Well, actually, it couldn't be worse, could it really, I suppose, but there you go. Right then, here we go. Cyber Sunday. I missed last week because we were doing the FM Invitational, so if you're new around here, the link's in the description down below to the ranking system. I've got 24 matches already lined up from Discord, but if we have any big changes in chat, we can integrate one or two. Here we go. And we start things off with one of the ones that's been suggested by... I must admit, I wrote all these cards, and I can't remember for the life of me on some of them who suggested them. Some of them are just some random ones I've put in as well. So yeah, it's a bit up and down. So it might get a bit messy, to be honest. Talking of messy, I'm gonna have to add these guys onto the rankings because they're not actually part of it either. Natural Born Thrillers. So tag team, I never really realised this tag team existed, to be honest, until Jay pointed out the other day. Jay did suggest a Freebird. PJ Toby's knocking around. He might be able to give us more information on that because he's the old encyclopedia. Yep, they're both on there, Mohammed. I think. Oh, I might have missed the Battle of the Ricks off, you know. The Battle of Simone's definitely on there. I'm not sure about the Ricks. So yeah, you got Mark Jindrak, Sean Stasiak, and Chuck Palumbo. Mark Jindrak, Sean Stasiak, and Chuck Palumbo. Palumbo. There we go. And then we got the Hasbros linking up with Mojo Rawley, the Hype Bros. So we're fully broing it up tonight. Bro. 1, 2, 3 new people. So I just realised I've got to add all these onto the rankings because none of them are actually on there yet. So I think Araya Davari and another one needs to be added as well, don't they? So Okay. Right, so give me a second. So yeah, I am updating the rankings as we go along, so if you want to check anything out, check the Discord link down below. You can go along with what I am doing. Sean Stasiak, Mark Jindrak, and who's the other one again? Chuck Palumbo. And then in the main event of this first show, we will see the other man of this group, which is Sean O'Hare. So yeah, PJ Toby, I don't know much about the Natural Born Thrillers. I know there was more members than what I've just put on here, so whether you can tell us any more about those, I don't really know, but it's an interesting little group that I've not really seen much of before. Araya... Okay, Araya Davari is not on my list yet, so he will be added. Davari. He'll be in one of the matches tonight. And then the last one was... Who was the other debutant? Big Lars Sullivan. Someone else we've not used yet before. So, yeah, just trying to expand our list as well as we go along. It's getting bigger and bigger now. Oh, the Killer Bees. The Killer Bees are mad. These aren't new, Jordan. These are real people. They're not. We're not doing the core one at the moment. We're doing a real universe mode. So, yeah, PJ, I was going to speak to you about that. We've had a bit of an issue, mate. I've had a bit of an issue, and you might be able to give me a little bit of an idea about which way to go. So, the Killer Bees defeated the Heart Foundation in the Dusty Classic. And B. Brian Blair pinned Bret Hart as part of that. Bret Hart is our current SWE champion. I'm not 100% sure that I really want to do B. Brian Blair versus Bret Hart for the championship. However, it would make sense because he has already pinned the champion, but at the same time, I know what my luck's like. I don't want another Jerry the King Lawler moment. I really don't. So, is Mojo on here? Yeah, Mojo's on here, okay. Our Mojo's already had a match. He's on -1 at the moment. So another loss here will put him down to -2. So what have we got then? So we've got, that's Sean... No, it's Chuck Palumbo in the corner there with Mojo Rawley. Mark Jindrak in the bottom left corner alongside Kurt Hawkins. And on the outside, we've got Mr. Zack Ryder with Mr. Sean Stasiak. Yeah, I must admit, I didn't realise Mark Jindrak was ever in WCW, to be honest. I know Stasiak and Palumbo were, but I've just for some reason I thought that Jindrak was a WWE one that they brought through the ranks. But there you go. Don't do this, Chuck. Don't. No, Kurt! No, Kurt! Fucking Kurt. Fucking Kurt. Fucking Kurt. Okay. Well, that's not gone well. That has not gone well. Right, so... That's losing debuts for Sean Stasiak, Mark Jindrak, and Chuck Palumbo. Mojo Rawley gets himself a victory. Zack Ryder, also on a victory, moves up to +3 in the rankings. Yeah. And Kurt Hawkins... Good old Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins also moves up to +3 in the rankings. Yay. Frickin' yay. Right. Next up, Christian Cage, who is joint bottom of the rankings on -5 alongside Randy Orton and not so gentlemanly Jack Gallagher, goes up against the debuting Araya Davari. So, let's see how this goes. I mean, it's not going great at the moment, is it? But, and I will just forewarn people, my computer chair feels like it's very much on its last leg. So if you do hear a big, massive crash later on, that is my computer chair basically breaking and me falling off of it. It feels like it's going to go at any second. So this is the new Christian Cage created by Diffract with his new ring gear. It's a pretty good one, actually. I quite like it. This is not the game one. This is a, Diffract one. You know how much I love my Diffract cores. Christian now working over Araya Davari. Big club and blow into the back. Bloody Kurt Hawkins. Can never rely on Kurt Hawkins, can you? Kurt freaking Hawkins. Kurt freaking Hawkins, man. Come on. It's freaking Kurt Hawkins, man. Freaking Kurt Hawkins. We're doing... Yeah, rub it in, Omega. I mean, this is going to be an Araya Davari win now as well, isn't it? You watch. You freaking watch the Araya Davari win. We did really well to get Christian off the bottom of the rankings last time. Then somebody put him in a tag team match and he ended up going back down again, didn't he? Christian Cage heading up to the top. And a diving headbutt. Interesting from Christian Cage. Not quite what I expected. Rocks into the pin. Only the one. I'm still getting over the fact as well that Bad Bunny did a Canadian Destroyer. Granted, it was mostly John Morrison still, but yeah, it was crazy. Don't do it, Araya, man. Don't do it, please. Oh, did he? Okay, I'll take it back then, Terrence. Rocking a diving headbutt. I mean, I know this is an all-new moveset that someone's created for him as well, so I'm assuming that someone's done a lot more research than I have. So I would be inclined to believe them. Nice running bulldog from Araya Davari. Araya Davari. Where's Araya Davari from as well, then? Araya Davari. Okay, well I spelt that wrong. He is from Minnesota. Oh yeah, he's Sean Davari's brother, isn't he? That could be an interesting tag team we could use as well. Build from Iran. Okay. Could use that tag team at some point. Yeah, he did a bit, yeah, mate. He did, yeah. He was lined up to be teamed with... that's the problem when I created it so big. It was like a month before we got through all the teams. Yeah, I suppose, Terrence, yeah, it was very good. It was a lot more than I expected. I mean, from a celebrity to come in with their first match, I don't remember many celebrities coming in and getting so many big moves off and not botching anything as well, really. I mean, there wasn't a lot of... there were a few botches that I noticed. The main one being in the main event, the Sasha versus Bianca Belair, where Bianca powerbombed Sasha into the pin. And the referee stopped counting at 2, but her shoulders were down for another like 3 or 4 seconds after he stopped counting. Until she lifted herself up like she was supposed to. He's going to go double... He's going to go frog splash this time. Feeling froggy, old Christian Cage. -5 in the rankings, Christian Cage at the moment. He could desperately do with this. And there is the kill switch into the pin. And will this be the all-important point for Christian Cage? It will indeed. Christian Cage is now not joint bottom. He's now 1 from bottom in the rankings. Hurrah. Huzzah for Christian. And Araya Davari. Araya Davari on your debut gets -1. There we go. And what is our ranking set at the moment? I mean, people-wise. I mean, there are some people that are on this rankings that have not yet made a debut. They're just on there to give me the option to potentially use them for a debut if we do get to a point. 526 male wrestlers on the rankings now. There's going to be 60... about 60 knockout episodes, and we are currently on about 36, 37, are we now? What did I upload today? We're on... Oh, 42. Okay, so there's 18 more knockout shows, and then we'll go into a pay-per-view style for the final 8 with some other stuff. And then we'll make a decision on our next tournament. I think we'll keep doing that, I think. The actual the tournament on every day, just a shorter video of a couple of matches every single day. I think I'm quite enjoying that, so we'll have to discuss what sort of tournament we want to go for next. I don't know, maybe we'll go for a Cruiserweight Championship. I'm not quite sure. Like, I can't really read how... if there's a lot of sarcasm in there. Yeah, there's 18 more knockout episodes, and then we'll go into a 3 or 4 day pay-per-view with the final 8, which will make into like a proper normal SWE show. And then, yeah, we'll move on to either Cruiserweights, or we'll do women's, or women's tag, or do the Brawl for All, or whatever we feel like, I suppose. Right, Sean O'Haire versus Lars Sullivan. So, I mean, another match where it should be one-sided, but it's not going to be, is it? Lars is going to win this. Pretty good Lars Sullivan, to be honest. No, Lars Sullivan. Pretty good Sean O'Haire, to be honest. But yeah, Jay pointed this out last night about the Natural Born Thrillers, and I must admit, I didn't really know much about them. I did a bit of research, and it looked like a pretty interesting team, so here we are. Yes, the winner of the tag team tournament are going to become the first tag team champions. Then the same with the Cruiserweight. We'll do a G1 at some point where I think as we move forward it's going to be number 1 contendership, I think. But yeah, all the belts that are currently unoccupied, the tournaments will be for the championship. Best of the Super Juniors. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Cruiserweights. The problem is I have done a list for the Cruiserweights I wanted to involve, and it is well over 100 or 200 and that sort of stuff. Yep, that's on there, Mohammed. Well, Mohammed, it's slightly different actually, because I'm not sure if it was you or somebody else, but they suggested that we do the Sheiks versus Harlem Heat. If the Sheiks win, they go 1-on-1 against 2-man power trip. If Harlem Heat won, it goes to a triple threat elimination. I did see that, Scardy. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I mean, they've had 2 years to build it. It cannot be a bad game. Surely it has to be top quality, and I'm looking forward to it because I've been obviously upload a lot of videos on this game, and I've been on the same game now for so long that it does get a bit, I won't say tedious because there's so many different things we can do on it, but I would like the option to do some different stuff, and hopefully the game's going to be better as well. It's the same exact 619. It does say it's a work in progress, so I'm hoping they will redo some stuff, but yeah, maybe it's a good idea actually, Omega. We'll do a bit of a vote next. Once we finish the Tag Team Classic, we'll vote for what the next tournament's going to be. Mae Young Classic, Best of the Super Juniors, G1, King of the Trios, loads of different things. Yeah. Yeah. So no matter what happens, Mohammed, it means you'll be involved in the tag team match. You might as well get a rematch. We don't normally do rematches in this, but it's difficult to do guaranteed rematches when we've got the 529 or whatever it was people on the roster. Sean O'Haire now taking Lars up. It's that big Razor's Edge powerbomb. And that's not even enough for the win. He decides to go for more. Yeah, the graphics do look pretty good, Alec, actually. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it'll still be another 6 months or so away. But yeah, I would just like to have something fresh and new to actually do these videos on, to be honest. Boom, there we go. Sean O'Haire with the victory. Sean O'Haire. Sean Doobie doopty doopy doo. Doobie doopty 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 doo. Doo doo. Okay. Right, can somebody in chat give me a number between 1 and 7, but not number 5, please? First number I'll pick. Yeah, I think Beth will end up getting another match pretty soon because she's so high up in the rankings. We can't ignore that, I suppose. Yeah, Triple H and Booker T, that storyline as well, yeah. I need to start doing some more storylines, to be honest. I've gone very much... number 3. I've gone very much down just standard matches at the moment. Right. So, number 3. So, basically what I've done is I've written down a load of 3-match cards based on your stuff from Discord. And Omega has picked card number 3, which is Christian Cage up against Joey Pepperoni. Dragon Lee versus Desmond Xavier. And the Samoan Elimination Chamber. The Rock, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Samoa Joe, Rikishi, and Umaga. So that'll be our next 3 matches. Alright, so let's do calendar. So I've had to do now, look, I've had to create a second fake show now, just so I can add the extra championships, because I've gone over the championship limit. So that's what I've had to do, yeah. Right, so Christian's got a good chance here. He's going to get himself a couple of ranking points off the bat, in theory. However, you can't discount the incredible Joey Pepperoni. His name was Joey. Joey Pepperoni. Yeah, he could get himself from -5 to -3. He's still going to be in a terrible position, to be honest, Terence. But it's a chance for him to build himself up a little bit. Do. He's actually, I'm just looking now. What card number is that? Card number... Oh, yeah, no. Actually, Terence, it could be a massive night for him, because I've just realised I booked him in... Yeah, there's another card here, card number 4. He's booked on that card twice. I didn't realise I'd done that, to be honest, but... Willow versus Matt Hart. Oh, we could do... Willow... Yeah, sorry. My brain stopped there for a second. Yeah, Willow versus Matt Hardy is interesting. I would like to have done Willow... Willow joining the crazy Matt Hardy, whatever his name was. Desmond Xavier versus Dragon Lee. 2 guys we'll probably see as part of our Cruiserweight Classic. Yeah, I mean, the problem I have, Omega, and this is... I mean, I shouldn't probably go into some of this stuff, but... because what I do at the end of every week, I generally do a mass deletion of all the cores to clear it up for the next week coming up. So people aren't necessarily building a lot of momentum because I'm deleting them off the game all the time. But yeah, Christian's got a good opportunity here to build himself up a little bit. 6-man Elimination Chamber. Yeah, I probably should start keeping a few people that we know we're going to use quite a lot of. The Rock. We'll go with the... actually, up-to-date Rock is the better Rock, apparently. Okay. Roman Reigns. Jacob Fatu. How old was I in Oh, God, I can't figure that out. I would have been... 15? 15. Yeah, I was in secondary school, I think, yeah. I'm an old man, me, you see. I'm no spring chicken. Alright, Ricochet. And Umaga. Boom. Right, so we've got Christian versus Joe Pepperoni, Desmond Xavier versus Dragon Lee, and the Samoan Elimination Chamber. Right. Let me just check to see if these people are on the rankings then. So, Dragon Lee, are you on the rankings? Ultimo Dragon Lee is in the... We have actually used Dragon Lee before. Dragon Lee is currently on 0 points. He's got 1 extra point and he's lost a point. So, yeah, Dragon Lee's already on here. Desmond... I don't think Desmond Xavier's on here. He isn't. Okay. I don't know what their new WWE names are, to be honest. If anybody else knows. Yeah, I don't know what their new WWE names are at the moment. Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz it was, wasn't it? It went there. Insert one below. Desmond Tutu. This is the guy that Omega had not heard of, wasn't it? Desmond Xavier. Yeah, it's good, Mohammed. It does work out really well, actually. We get quite a lot of ranking points out of those matches. So cancel that off, and there we go. I'm pretty sure everyone in the Elimination Chamber has already been on there. Wesley, is that it? Wesley and Nash Carter. Oh, I mean, Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz. I mean, Zachary Wentz is a bit of a weird name, but Wesley and Nash Carter. Ugh. Ugh. It's giving me chills. That's how bad it is. Right, Christian Cage. The opportunity to continue his... We give Christian so many opportunities over these Cyber Sundays, and he really does just drop. I mean, we could change... Oh, no, because he's on that one as well, isn't he? Okay. I mean, we could change that one, to be honest. DX or the Shield? Which DX are you talking, Skylar? Are you talking Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and X-Pac, or are you talking Road Dogg, Billy Gunn? Or Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and China? China. Yeah, they're both pretty big stables, aren't they? So it's difficult to tell, really, who would come out on top. I don't think I've seen Joey yet today, so he's missing his guy getting by the way, Joey in Discord, he requested to be a jobber. I put it out there to see if anyone wants to be a jobber, and Joey said yes, which is why we have Joey Pepperoni here. The man, the myth, the pizza. How are we getting on the old... 9 current viewers, 32 playbacks, average watch time of 8 minutes and 11 seconds. That's very nice. Thank you very much, guys. Triple H, HBK, and X... Oh, wow. That would be an interesting match, though. Triple H, HBK, and X-Pac versus, I'm assuming, Hogan, Nash, and Hall. Be an interesting match. I'm assuming that's never happened, does it? But that would be... I might borrow that, if that's okay, Scott. I might put that as part of our... WrestleMania Dream Match cards we've got coming up, because, yeah, that's actually not a bad shout. Where's my paper? Nope. That's the wrong paperwork. Too much paperwork. Christian Cage got the win! Oh, don't tell me I've lost that card. Did I put it in here? It is in here, okay, yeah. DX versus NWO. There we go. Okay, yeah, thank you, Scott. I'll steal that. Christian got another victory. While I was faffing about with paperwork, I don't know what happened. I didn't see it, but Christian now moves up to -3 in the rankings, which is still not great, to be honest. Means he's going to move from 524th in the rankings up to 520th. Yeah, it's a shame you can't do intergender matches, because the, yeah, HBK, Shawn Michaels, and Chyna versus Hogan, Nash, and Hall would have been quite interesting. Right, so that's that one done. Joey Pepperoni now drops into -4 himself now, so he's actually swapped places with Christian. Next up, Desmond Xavier versus Dragon Lee. So Desmond Xavier making his debut. Dragon Lee currently on 0 points with 1+ and 1-. So as good as his debut, I suppose, isn't it? Right, I'm just looking. I mean, there's still... Hiroshi Tanahashi's really low. He's done -2 in the rankings. Kurt Angle's on... Kurt Angle's on -2. CM Punk's on -2. Edge is still... Oh, Edge is on -1. Drew McIntyre's on -2, so there's still quite a lot of people that are low down that we need to... I think as time goes on, they'll all start to get in the right positions, I suppose, won't they? Because there are some that are probably a bit higher than what they should be as well, to be honest. I mean, looking at it. In R-Truth and Bo Dallas both on +2 is a bit of disturbing for me. Yeah, this chair is really on its last legs, I tell you. It's really... yeah, it doesn't feel good, this chair, at all. So I've got the last card, which will be the one for the championships next to me. So it's obviously at the moment, the YouTube Tag Team Champions are the two-man power trip, Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Nia Jax is the women's champion, and Jeff Cobb is the YouTube champion. I think one person, I think it might have been Omega, was very wise in creating #1 contendership matches. I've got one of your matches here as well, Alec, as well. The RVD and Sabu versus the Dudleys. That's on one of the cards as well. Where is it? I thought I did it. Okay, I haven't actually written it in. Okay. Okay, I effed that up. Okay. So we don't seem to have any #1 contendership matches set up. However, what we can do is we can just sort of see how we get on and see who impresses tonight. Maybe. I mean, Christian's already got 2 victories. He's impressing, I suppose. But or we can do a proper #1 contendership once we get through some of these. CM Punk versus. We can. The problem is, Skyler, is I don't know if you're part of the Discord at all, but I'm doing most of the matches from the Discord mainly because. It means I can prepare and get everyone downloaded so we can just go straight into the matches. I don't think I've actually got CM Punk on the game at the moment. So I can put it down, but it might be a little bit later on once we've got through some of these. As Desmond Xavier flattens Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee. Doopy doopty doopy doo. Doopy doopty 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 doo. Dragon Lee. If you want to join our Discord, I think pretty much all of you here are in Discord, to be honest. But the link is in the description down below, should be. Yep, join Discord. Come on, join the... Look at the rankings. All that sort of stuff. Dragon Lee dives through with a Tope Suicida. Desmond Xavier spinning it around the back in the ring. So, yeah. Got some interesting ones coming up. I've got a couple of 6-mans. I've thrown a few matches in as well just to try and adjust the rankings, but I didn't realise how much I'd given Christian a bit of an easy time tonight. I might change them up a little bit, to be honest. Yeah, I might change one of the matches so Christian's not booked twice in one card. So who else do we have that's on the game? Who have we got? Who we got? Gallows and Anderson. They're pretty rough at the moment. We'll have a look. Yeah, Amaro was good, wasn't he? Adam Cole's pretty low as well, actually. Nice springboard into the Pele kick. There's the pin for the 1, 2, and 3. And Desmond... Ooh, did not be beer over. Desmond Xavier gets the victory. Desmond Tutu. Right, there he is. So Desmond with a point. Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee, there he is. Have I got Dragon Lee on the rankings twice now then? Ultimo Dragon, Super Dragon, Dragon Lee, Dragon... I've got Dragon Lee on it twice now, okay. Let's wipe you out. And then you are now a -1. That's a tricky one, that is, to be honest. Alec, I always appreciated Chris Jericho's work. And his promo this week on Dynamite against MJF was very good. MJF himself, bearing in mind the guy's only 24, MJF is incredible on the mic. Really, really good. And I feel like we're going to see some more of him in the future. So yeah, MJF and Jericho for me are two fantastic ones. CM Punk was always really good. John Moxley's fantastic. Eddie Kingston's fantastic. And WWE, it's tricky because I've not really watched a lot of WWE recently, to be honest. I really haven't watched as much as I probably should have, but... Right, who's still down here? So Orton's in that anyway, and you're in there as well, so... And I could just do a random tag team of Rey Mysterio and Kane. That could work. Let's just do that. Let's just get some bloody points. They're both doing terrible. We'll have the interesting tag team of Rey Mysterio and Kane. There we go. It's going to happen, Omega. I leant back on it last night and there was a horrible crunch, and now it shouldn't rotate in the way that it rotates at the moment. And I feel like it's going to go at any moment. I mean, I did get it for £5 from a charity shop, so I'm not too worried about the value of it, but it does mean I'm going to be chairless. It just feels like... Yeah, it feels so unbalanced. So The Rock and Rikishi, I did it for The Rock, starting things off. Of course, Elimination Chamber are... Well, the rules of Elimination Chamber then is basically elimination. And it's in a chamber. So those are the rules. Now everyone's caught up. So essentially, this is... My brain stopped. What's happening? Yeah. So we've got 6 men inside a chamber. 1 enters every 2 minutes. There is elimination rules. There's a point for each elimination and an extra point for the winner. So 6 points up for grabs overall. Entrant number 3 in this match is going to be Jacob Fatu. Hello, I am Jacob Fatu. I quite like Jacob Fatu, actually. He's going to get a big move somewhere soon. He's got Vince written all over him, isn't he, really? He's got Vince written all over him. If Vince wants another dominant Samoan, Jacob Fatu could be the one for him. But I believe he has just signed a new big contract at MLW not long ago. Well, I say not long ago, about a year ago. That will keep him there for another couple of years. So I'd like to see him at AEW at some point. I don't know what the rules are with people working for both companies. But yeah, great chance here for some points. Yeah, these matches are quite good actually, Mohammed, because they do really work out well with points, don't they? That's true, Omega. Yeah, it hasn't started working that too well so far. I played foot golf earlier, so I'm knackered now. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, Mohammed, I was thinking about doing one ourselves. I was thinking of having. I was thinking about having. Because I found a really good like New Age Shield on the Community Creations, but it's Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Mustafa Ali. And then I was thinking maybe Jacob Fatu with the Usos could work. And yeah, Joe could be in there as well. But the new Shield is pretty cool actually. With it's basically Mustafa Ali replacing John Moxley, I suppose. As Reigns goes in for the pin. When is the Hollywood Mania? Is it 2 years from now? So it's not next year; it's the year after. Samoa Joe enters, and how's my controller dead? Really? 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 Ah, I got cramp. Ow, I got cramp. Ah, I got cramp. Okay, I got cramp, by the way. Right. Luckily, here's a controller I charged earlier. They don't call me shabby for no reason. Ugh. God, my ankle's killing me. Rock in with a pin now on Jacob Fatu. Umaga's going to be the last one to enter. Maybe Jacob Fatu, Umaga, and the Usos, maybe? Jacob Fatu, Umaga, and the Usos. Could work. Figure out as we go. Is that The Rock getting a point? Yes, The Rock eliminates Rikishi. I'm going to put the points on at the end, just so I don't lose track of what's going on, because you know what I'm like with losing track about what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, maybe we could do a Rumble a little bit later on as well, maybe, just to get some extra points. Rock with a boot in the guts of Samoa Joe. That's a clever idea as well, actually, Omega. I mean, there's no reason why we can't start creating some of our own stables in this. I would like to start doing that now. Because we've done a lot of just random matches here and there just to get the ranking points and that sort of stuff going. But we haven't really done many storylines and stuff like that. So that's something I would like to have a look at. Yeah, I think Umaga and Jacob Fatu could be interesting together. That's headbutt. Maybe Haku in there as well. If you look at spanning the generations as well. Umaga slamming the face of a Jacob Fatu against the corner. It is really cold. Are my cats inside? Because if they're inside, I can shut the door. I'm cold. Only a 2 count there by Umaga on Jacob Fatu. Umaga now sending Jacob over the top as Samoa Joe with a big powerbomb on Roman Reigns. So at the moment, of course, The Rock has a point. Apart from that, nothing else. Samoan drop on the outside. No plans for Imperium at the moment, Alec. Not tonight either, actually. I was just looking at them because they're quite low in the rankings, aren't they? Are you in the rankings at the moment, Alec? Are you the anonymous iguana I can see? Because I was just looking, and yeah, Marcel Barfal and Fabian Eichner are quite low. And I always like to give Walter some extra points, so that's something we can have a look at. Okay, I didn't see who eliminated Jacob Fatu. I wasn't watching. Yeah, I like that, Omega. That's another one I've been thinking about, yeah. And maybe even with the All-American Hulk Hogan in there as well. Call them the Real Americans. The other Real Americans fight for the rights of every man. Yeah, The Rock eliminated, thank you. The Rock got 2 eliminations now then. He's doing well for himself, isn't he, bless him? Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real Albanian. Samoa Joe now with a pin on The Rock. And The Rock smells what he's cooking enough to kick out. Roman now with a pin on Umaga. And Roman eliminates Umaga. Oh, Roman saves The Rock from Joe. Okay. And he's not going to get much thanks there from The Rock, who now takes down Roman Reigns. So yeah, Rock currently on +2 from this match. Roman Reigns on +1. The Roman bloodline. Reigns, Umaga, Fatu, and the... Ooh, that's not bad. I like that, actually, yeah. The bloodline, yeah. Skylar, I'm only creating people at the moment as jobbers. If you want to be in the game as a jobber, which means you'll be designed to lose as many matches as possible, put other people over, we can do. If you're looking to do well, then yeah, we're only doing real people at the moment. Roman with a pin on Joe. Only the 2. If you're happy to get beaten up every week, then you're in the right place. Roman with a spear on The Rock. Into the pin. And Roman gets the elimination on The Rock. Okay. Well, Rock's still done okay out of this. Roman's going to ace this, isn't he? Yeah, Roman Reigns, Umaga, Jacob Fatu, and the Usos. The Bloodline versus the Nation of Domination. The Nation of Domination is what we should use as well, really. We can get the proper ones in. Okay. Remember all these for next week, by the way, because I think I've already got 24 matches lined up for this week. Although we are almost 6 through already. I mean, if you've got someone already, Sky, you want me to use, we can put them in the... I can get them off the community creations. If not, you should let me know what you want. It has been a pretty good match, and Reigns is about to hammer this and get tons of points. He's not. Joe kicks out. Yeah, remember that suggestion, Omega, and put it in for next week's show, because that's pretty cool. Well, that's really what I want from 2K22 as well, is I want the 6-man elimination tag chamber back. I don't know why they took that off in the first place, to be honest. Joe with a boot right in the back of the head. New generation, welcome to the stream, my friend. You're lucky I saw your message, actually, because it's not come up in the normal. It's only come up in my streaming chat. I thought it was alright, to be honest, New Gen. I had to skip through quite a bit of it to watch it in a short period of time. Yeah, Sasha versus Bianca was pretty good. I mean, they had one big botch. Where Sasha's shoulders were down, clearly, and the referee stopped counting. Apart from that, I mean, the Bad Bunny impressed me. I weren't expecting that from a celebrity. Joe gets the win after all of that. So yeah, I was quite impressed with some of it. Better than I expected it to be. Still no Wrestle Kingdom like, but better than I expected. So that puts The Rock on +5 now. It moves Reigns up to +3. Jacob Fatu moves on to -1. Rikishi moves on to -1. Umaga moves on to -2. And Samoa Joe. Oh, that's the wrong button. Samoa Joe moves on to +3. So Joe's going from 125th up to 39th. That's a big jump for Joe. A massive, massive jump. Right. I didn't actually watch the turmoil, to be honest, New Gen. The only part I watched was the part that I knew about where Mandy Rose fell over. That's the only part I watched. I watched, the more I got towards the end, the more I watched. So I watched the whole of the last 2 matches. I watched a chunk of the Rollins-Cesaro match. Can anyone explain to me, right, I don't know if anyone else noticed this, but on the first match of the night, why were the commentators stood at ringside and not at the table? Was it just soaking wet? That's all I can think of, really. Yeah, number between 1 and 7, but not 3 or 5. Anyone? What do we think? Between 1 and 7, but not 3 or 5. It was just wet, was it? Yeah. Number 7. Right. Alec, can you see my sheets? Can you see my sheets? Because on card number 7, we start things off with a tornado table tag, where we're going to see Rob Van Damski. Wow, that RVD's got 100 rating. Okay. And Sabu going up against Blubber and Devon. I mean, it is what it is. I can't be bothered to start changing stuff, to be honest. That was one of yours, wasn't it, Alec? Unless there's 2 Alex knocking around. We've got double Alex. You been a smart Alec. Bubba. It's Blubber. Yeah, I think it was pretty good, to be honest, Nuja. I'll watch it properly tomorrow because I'll be at work in the morning, so I'll put it on and watch Night 2 properly. I'm in an office on my own, so I just set it all up and go for it, to be honest. Yeah, so I'll watch that tomorrow. Why have I left it over there? Also on this card, That's it, yeah, the Hall of Fame at RVD. I was thinking, you know, how long is it going to be before RVD... I did see it yesterday. I was joking about it, and then I saw it yesterday. They had RVD and Matt Riddle do a little segment together, didn't they? So next up, we've got Will Ospreay against Pretty Peter Avalon. That was good. I really like the fact they gave Cesaro the win on that one, New Gen, because I think they need to boost him. They can't continue leaving the way he is. They need to boost him up, and yeah, it was good. This chair's going to go, I know it is. And the main event of this one was one of Jay's suggestions. Jay's not been here yet, to be honest, but we'll still go. I'm going to go just for ranking points to make it a little bit better. I'm actually going to make this an elimination match. So Andrade versus Samoa Joe versus Kenta. There we go. Right. I can't remember what I put on my predictions now, to be honest. I think some of the matches were obvious. Like I said, the Bianca Belair match was obvious. That was always going to happen, wasn't it? But right, I'm just going to let this load up. I'm going to go and grab a drink. I'll be back in 2 seconds. This chair is going to collapse at any second.
WrestleMania.
Right, keys are inside.
WWE presents
WrestleMania. I can grab a couple of brewskis.
And now, WWE.
Oh, that's why I've got the holes in my shirt, isn't it?
WrestleMania.
What a knob. But back up one second, I've just got to get a bottle opener now. Bring this over here with me. Hello, I'm back. And welcome. What have I missed? Foreign Alliance. Cesaro, Sheamus, Walter and Pete. That's not bad. I might avoid Walter though because he's already part of Imperium, but I like the rest. Maybe Miro or Rusev. I've already told you, New Gen, I am 100% convinced that Edge is winning that match. You can't win Mania from you can't win the Rumble from number 1 and then lose your Mania match. It makes no sense. It has to be done. Will you not stand on my keyboard, please? I know you want to be here and say hello to everyone, but just don't stand on the keyboard because you make buttons happen. So that'd be an interesting match, wouldn't it, really? Walter versus Miro. Like the new monstrous Miro that AEW have got going. Monstrous Miro versus Walter. I can't see everyone's chat because your bum's in the way. Yeah, New Gen, I'm pretty sure that, for me, like, just using my wrestling knowledge, which, let's face it, is not very good, we know that. And just using my wrestling knowledge, I would say that that Daniel Bryan has been added into that match solely to take the pin from Edge without Roman Reigns taking a loss. Yeah, Miro versus Walter. I actually quite like the sound of that. That was Athena, that one. Cleo's asleep on the windowsill. Oh, she's not happy. Oh, so sorry, darling. Sorry. I'll move it. I'm moving it. It's gone now. It's gone. It's true. Has Edge gone heel now then? Because like I say, I've not watched. This is my problem. I've not watched WWE in so long that I'm well confused with some of these matches. And I'm not proud to admit, but that's the first time I've ever seen Damian Priest wrestle. Was part of that tag team match. I'd never seen him before. I knew of him, but I'd never actually seen him actually wrestle in a proper match. He's heel. Okay. She is very cute. She's very fluffy, this one. Where is she? Why is everyone just staring at each other? Is the game bugged? Devon, save us. Save us, Devon. Okay. Controller assignment. That's the wrong one. Controller assignment. Right, there we go. Try getting going every now and again, haven't you? There we go. The ultimate opportunist. There you go. I'll put a picture of the cat on. I don't know if I can actually. I tried this before. My phone's too good for Discord now. All the pictures on my phone are too high quality to go onto Discord. Yeah, all the pictures on my phone are too big. Yeah, I can't do it. It's broken. My beer empty. Oh. Right. Time to open another beer. No Jay or Lucha tonight, is there? Yeah, no, Jen, that was definitely. I think for me, that match was better than the Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, Charlotte match for me. I mean, this is a bold thing to say, by the way. This is a very bold thing to say. But for me, Bianca Belair has the potential to possibly be the best female wrestler WWE have ever had. That's a very bold thing to say. I'm not saying she's there yet. But she is... I mean, to see a woman who that's strong... I mean, she's doing some incredible RVD and Sabu. No surprises there getting the win with Sabu. The RVD's massive. But yeah, I think with the strength and the power she has, plus the agility to start hitting some of those 450s. Now, I'm not saying she is now, but I mean, give her, I don't know, 5-10 years, and she could be someone seriously considered as one of the best ever to enter WWE as a female wrestler. She just has everything she needs. It's just a case of now going through and using it, I suppose. And that last night was the big start, I would imagine. Let me guess that done. It is, yeah. As I said, I'm not saying she is there now, but I believe she has the potential with the strength she has. I mean, that thing last night where she just picked up Sasha and just carried her up the steps and threw her back into the ring, then hitting a 450, it's just mad. She just seems to have a lot of ability. She's definitely up there at the moment, but I think in the future, if she keeps going for another 5-10 years, I think she could be deemed one of the very best. It's very bold, I know. I even surprised myself when I thought about it. Yeah, it was good, Mohammed. I don't know if you watched the game, but after Sun dived in the first half, I think I needed that. The Arsenal game's on now, aren't they? Arsenal, are you watching that at the same time, you Mohammed? Arsenal, Sheffield United, isn't it? Oh, it's 1-0 at half time. Will Ospreay versus Pretty Peter Avalon. Yeah, that's it, Alex. She has all the physical attributes you need. She's got the strength, she's got the speed, she's got the agility. It's just down to whether she can continue doing... she was obviously going to win New Gen. When they made it the main event, when she won the Rumble from number 2, it was, for me, it was the most obvious win on the card. But yeah, it was really good. It was really good. How's it going, Mohammed? Is it pretty one-sided, or Triple H, Randy Orton, Edge, and John Cena? That could be interesting. Is that a heel stable you're going to make there? Heel Cena could be an interesting... Maybe I could create my own heel Cena. Just give him a new attire and change his moveset and make him a bit more anti-crowd. Could be interesting. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And again, I want to say the same thing about Rhea Ripley, you know. Rhea Ripley, again, she seems to have all the physical attributes needed to go the whole way for me in WWE. I think the women's division with those two looks incredibly promising. With Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. And I said, I mean, even if I get this stuff wrong, I said, I can't remember if I said it on a video or not, but I did say that I felt like the two women's matches would steal the whole card. And I think I was right about night 1. I think Bianca and Sasha is definitely the better match on night 1. Maybe Rhea Ripley versus Asuka on night 2 would steal the show as well. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, Sasha did really well. Apart from that one thing that annoyed me where she had her shoulders down for about 10 seconds where the referee stopped counting. But yeah, she's yeah, the pair of them were fantastic. And it'd be nice to see if Asuka puts over Rhea Ripley tonight as well. I hope it does, New Gen, but for some reason the main event of Mania hasn't... I don't remember the last of the main event of Mania was the better match. The last one I can remember, really, was maybe the Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar, where Seth Rollins cashed in his briefcase halfway through. I really enjoyed that one, but that was only because of the briefcase cash-in. Apart from that, I can't remember the last like fantastic main event, to be honest. Jericho to make a surprise return. It'd be interesting. I mean, it's not out of the question as Will Ospreay gets the victory. I think this was one of Omega's. Omega's done me a good job here with booking some jobbers to try and help move some people up the card. So Will Ospreay moves from 511th up to... Where are you now? 237th. Will Ospreay has just travelled up about... Oh, hang on a minute. No, let's ignore that because I've done it wrong. Will Ospreay moved from 511th up to 465th. So he's gone about 50 places. There we go. Right, move on. Avalon. There we go. Yeah, I mean, in honesty, it weren't probably the best match in the world, to be honest, but just that, it was a match that I was not looking forward to. I thought Lesnar versus Roman Reigns is going to bore the life out of me, but when Rollins cashed in the Money in the Bank halfway through, it really hyped me up. I was watching that one live. It really hyped me up, and I really enjoyed it because of the cash-in. That was the only reason why. Brock versus Omos. Yeah, that would be... I was surprised by Omos last night as well. I mean, obviously, we didn't get to see a lot of him. We got to see how good he is on aggressively, but it would be interesting to see how good he is moving forward. So what we got left? I've got 4 more. It's gonna be a number between 1 and 4. First person gets the card. Modern Mega Power. Cena and Reigns. Not a bad show, yeah. Yeah, it's probably one of the better matches that Brock's been in a while, because it's better when Brock's in a triple threat because he hasn't got to work that hard. So it's fine then. So this is one that Jay suggested. Jay just threw a ton of suggestions in, so he's got quite a few on these cards. Yeah, it was really, yeah. I think it's because everyone was so interested to see Omos, weren't they, I think? Modern day Mega... I suppose it would be Reigns and... Or maybe AJ. I didn't watch any of that, to be honest. You know what? I've missed that one off, I think. Alright, let me... Which Ricks are in it? Have I got enough on the game already? Or do I need to download some Ricks? Suggestions... There we go. Rick Rude, Rick Steiner, Ric Flair, Ricky Steamboat, Rick Martel, Ricky Starks. That's right, it's only 2 downloads actually. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I hope it's good tonight. Being a triple threat is always good, and obviously, Daniel Bryan and Edge can work really well. Roman Reigns can work pretty well as well with what he does. So someone gives me a number between 1 and 4, and then I'll make an extra card, and that we're going to do with some extra matches on that I forgot. Ow! What the fuck is that? Ow! That's really pointy. That's really fucking pointy. Right. Battle of Ricks. Pickle Rick. So Rude, Steiner, Starks, Steamboat, Flair, Martel. Number 2. Right, so card number 2 is really fucking random, to be honest. Card number 2 is one of the ones that I came up with, to be honest, but what's 2K19's cheap as anything now, isn't it? I don't earn enough to do that. I wish I did. Joe with a pin on Kenta. Only a 2. So the next card is an interesting one. I might change it slightly. Okay, I'm going to change it slightly. Let's move that one. Okay. 60 quid? Is that because everyone knows that everyone's playing 2K19 and not 2K20? Oh, I want to do a Hearts of Iron at some point in the near future. Give what to me, so I want the money. YouTube money is not that great, you know. Ever since Christmas has been even worse as well. Really bad. I mean, I'm knocking out like 4 or 5 videos a day and I'm killing myself to do it, and I'm not doing very much money at all, but the channel's growing. That's the main thing. We're 9 subs away from 5,500 actually, which is pretty cool. As Kenta gets an elimination on Andrade. Andrade Cien Almas. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can barely speak English, to be honest with you. I'm struggling with other languages. Andrade eliminated, and Kenta gets an extra point. Are you able to, Mohammed? See, Mohammed, yeah. I was going to ask, but then I didn't want to seem assumptive that they were... Yeah. You know what I mean? I didn't want to come across by going, oh, you can read that. But yeah, if you can read that, you might as well. Neither does mine. My mum hasn't given me any money in ages. That's why I've got to work 40 hours a week. Tony Stark, he's Iron Man, and he wants me to give him a game. You're like mega rich, aren't you? You're just a rip-off of... what's that guy's name? I've forgotten his name now. What's his name? Elon Musk, that's it. Elon Musk. That's what Iron Man is, isn't he? The old Tony Stark. He's a rip-off of Elon Musk. Kenta. What are you going for? Ooh. Sexy. Knees right in the face. And Kenta has banged it. Kenta, with 2 eliminations and the win, goes from -1 to +2 in one night. Joe, who has just lost a couple... Oh no, he got an elimination. He won in the win. Yeah, babadoo. Skip bababity boop. Yeah, Samoa Joe, who won the Elimination Chamber, drops to +2 as well. So that's done Kenta pretty well. He's moved up a large chunk of the rankings now. Right. Should I buy you a Tesla? I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I don't think I could go to work in a Tesla anyway, because the company I work for manufactures exhaust pipes. If I turn up to work in an electric car, they'd be furious. What is that noise? Right. I didn't want to... I don't know how to say this, but I didn't want to expect it was a language that anyone in the chat could understand, because being that sort of assumption can land you in hot water sometimes. Right. How's the game going, Mohammed? Is it pretty one-sided? I imagine it would be, but especially with the lead, I'd imagine it's pretty one-sided at the moment. I was going to put it on my my third monitor, but I couldn't be bothered in the end. Where's... I think Diffractor's made a Starks pretty recently, I think. Is it that one? Where is old Diffract? No, I didn't. That was the point. I didn't make that assumption. I could have, but I didn't. My game's frozen. I've crashed it. Oh, no, we're fine. It is Diffract, okay. Okay, we'll take Diffract's Ricky Starks then. Does anybody else want any other matches while I'm here? May the 6th it begins new gen. They released a date, I think, the other day. May the 6th. The 6 episodes, including the North Korea shows in the early 90s for WCW. There's Brian Pillman. Nick Gage's bank robbery story. Anyone else want me to download while we're here? I'm not sure how to take that one, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure how to take that, to be honest, Omega. Alright, let's get the dog-faced gremlin himself. We'll get a more up-to-date dog-faced gremlin. Watch what, New Gen? What are you watching? Because if you're on about WrestleMania, I've got a website I can send you a link to. Omega with a drunken low blow. I don't know. I think Omega's hungover at the moment. Oh, Darkseid. It's on Vice. Is it Vice in America? Is that on like Hulu? I don't know what that's on, to be honest. But 9 times out of 10, New Gen, it'll be. Last time it was uploaded onto YouTube the same day on dodgy people's channels, so I just watched them on YouTube. That's all that I can watch them on YouTube anyway. They're not actually been out in the UK, I don't think. So I watched them all on YouTube. A lot of them still on there now, but you should be able to watch it on there. That's what I used to do. Just the day of the day it was on. All right, so calendar. What am I doing? I'm getting there now, though. I'm about 6 or 7 beers in. Alright, where we go? We did the Battle of the Ricks in the main events. Similar to the Fred goal. Oh, is it still 1-0 though, isn't it? That was the Lacazette goal, wasn't it? Yeah, is it still pretty one-sided then, is it? Why are people so intent on making people stupidly strong? So at least Defract knows what he's doing. Rick Rude. Ric Flair. Ricky Stemboat. I was quite impressed with Man United today. I mean, did you watch the game then, did you, Mohammed? Because that should never been disallowed, that goal, should it? Where's R in the alphabet? There it is. That first goal should never been disallowed. That was stupid, that was. Ricky... the model Rick Martel. And Ricky Steamboat, there we go. Yeah, I might go and change that one to be a little bit. I don't know. It might not be a problem, but... this is one that I put together just because I found this really good Fala bar call that I wanted to use. So I thought we'd give him an opportunity, and we're going to put him up against Killian Dane. Go for it, Omega. Are you watching WrestleMania again tonight, you Omega? So just sitting back and keeping the win then, are you really? That's on the wrong name, isn't it? Yeah, Hikaru Shida. I created this random core yesterday. I was just doing like randomizers and I created Karen. So Karen it is. So what I might do, just to balance it out a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right, fast off. Fast off. Fast off. Yeah, okay. More running commentary on Discord. Right, let me just bring Rick back down to earth a little bit because I don't really want him to win too badly. He was probably about high 70s, early 80s, I think. How long till WrestleMania starts? I think it's 1 AM in the UK, so it's about 2.5 hours? No, it's not. 3.5 hours. No. 4.5 hours. Still 86, like, but... It's about 4.5 hours in the UK before WrestleMania begins. Which is why I can't stay up and watch it, because I've got to be at work in about 11 hours. Yeah, I've done 82 because I don't be bothered to change it anymore. Right, there we go. So Shida is currently bottom of the women's rankings, which is why we're giving her this opportunity, because she's currently on -3 alongside Cameron.
And now,
I've got 3 more cards of free left.
WrestleMania.
Um,
And now,
that's what we got here. So we got
WrestleMania.
Steiner, Starks, Martel, Flair, Steamboat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always forget one. Yeah, the pre-show starts at midnight. Oh, is it midnight for us? I think it is. I might be wrong. How's the weather looking today? Is it looking as good as it was yesterday, or it looks like it's going to ease off a little bit? What am I doing then? So I've got... Who's the other Rick? I've lost the other Rick. Rude. I forgot Rude Rick. There we go. Yeah, I was a bit drunk when I created this as well. I'm going to change it, I think. I want to make like a shirt that says I want to speak to the manager or something, but... I was just like generally randomizing shit, and this one came up and it just made me laugh, so I thought, why not? Why not create Karen? And like I said, old Tifa could do with a victory here. She needs the points. She needs a point. Well, she needs loads of points, actually, but... She's been awful so far. Really surprised me. Yeah, that's what I saw some people put on yesterday. God, she's massive! Karen's huge! Why is Karen so big? Yeah, I saw somebody say yesterday, was it even God is unhappy about the Hurt Business breaking up? I'm not sure, to be honest, Mohammed. I think they AEW are definitely planning on doing some shows in the UK. I know that, and Tony Khan's dad, Sadiq Khan, owns Fulham Football Club in London, so I think they'll probably use that. WWE, I don't know. It's a weird one. We had a big SummerSlam once, didn't we? I think, but apart from that, it's been a little bit rough. I don't know. I think the problem is with the UK is the weather is not reliable at all. I mean, today, I went to play foot golf today, but today it has snowed about 7 times. It's been hot and sunny. It's been raining. It's been windy. It's been everything today. You can just never really plan it out at all. So I think if they did do it in the UK, it'd have to be in an indoor arena. And the issue with an indoor arena is that we haven't got any massive ones. We've got nothing like... There's no big stadiums where you can fit like 100,000 people in or anything like that. So I think we could struggle, I think. I think we might get the odd pay-per-view here and there, but yeah, I don't think we'll have WrestleMania. Plus, the UK crowd is really different. The UK crowd is very boisterous compared to the American crowd, I think. I want to see Karen go for a pin and get a 2 count and demand to speak to me. Like, the referee's like demands to bring me out. I want to speak to the manager. This is unacceptable. I am not going to wear a mask. A dropkick right in the back of the head by Karen. Say, Shida's just not doing well at all for me. We've had no jobs tonight, have we? No, here's a question for you, right? I might try it after this match. Do you think the difficulty level matters when you're doing AI versus AI? That's a question for you. Because I've always run it on Legendary, but it's currently on Amateur, I've just remembered, because my nephew came over, wanted to play a couple of games. So yeah, I put it on for him. So I don't know whether it's any different. I might put it back onto Legendary after this match and see if it makes a difference. Because we should have had quite a few job matches by now, to be honest. My chest really hurts. I got stabbed earlier. When I was playing foot golf, I walked straight into a branch of a tree, big and pointy. I'll be honest, man, I can't remember what I asked now, to be honest. I'll go off on these sometimes and I just get distracted by something shiny and I forget what I was talking about. Go on, Shida. Boom! Knee right in the face. One. So come on, Shida. And 3. There we go. Right. Tifa gets the victory. That is her first singles victory in SWE. It moves her from 105th in the rankings up to 104th in the rankings. There we go. What are you doing, Shida? Ah, why not? Go on, Shida, go on. Everyone loves a Karen being beaten up. Oh, Tifa is one of the characters from Final Fantasy VII. I still haven't finished that game yet. But yeah, she's one of the characters from Final Fantasy VII, and her attire was based on the way that Tifa looks in the game. Okay, right, I'm going to quit that. Options, gameplay, difficulty, legend. So a bit of science here. We're going to have a look and see if it does make a difference. I feel like maybe the wrestlers will be quicker. They might kick out more pins, maybe? Maybe. Well done, Shida. You needed that. Right. Killian Dane versus Falaba. Is Falaba on the rankings? No, Falaba is not on the rankings. Is Dane on the rankings? Killian Dane is on the rankings, currently on a -1. So I need to add Falaba. Is it 2-0, Mohammed, is it? Hang on a minute. What's happened here? Has it? What? 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 I'm confused. Falaba. Stasiak. Yes, I have created 2. And I've got a Falaba already as well. No, I haven't. So Sean Stasiak. Okay, I've got 2 Stasiaks. Okay. So I have got 3 of those. I've got that one already on there. Okay, so let's delete those. So delete selected rows. Okay. And Falaba. Okay, I haven't got Falaba yet. Okay, that's good. Okay, I just realised I've got double. It is a really good core, isn't it? That's why I decided to use him. Is he in a tag team now with TJ Perkins, isn't he? But like some sort of weird Filipino connection. Don't you, Alexa? Okay, that's fine. Oh, Falaba flattening old Killian Dane. Gabrielle Martinelli. So still quite a few people I haven't used yet in the universe mode. I believe Defract... Well, Defract is currently making Santana and Ortiz. But I think the Acclaimed are not far away as well for him. It's the Acclaimed. Cobb is Filipino as well, is he? I thought Cobb was Hawaiian, to be honest, but you might... Yeah, no, it might be true, actually. Wow. That's... We haven't done that yet, have we? We'll have to do that as a... I might have to create an extra tab for stables and that. But yeah, Jeff Cobb, the Great Okan, that other guy now, Hijumo? Hijumo? Whatever his name is. And Will Ospreay, of course, is the Empire. Oh, okay. Which one's that, Omega? Are you talking about Gabriel Martinelli? If you're talking about him, then he's an Arsenal player who just scored a goal. So it had nothing to do with this. I had to read that stuff out loud because I'm stupid. About 90 views so far. We're doing pretty well on this, you know. Been going for an hour and 35 minutes already. I don't want to go too late tonight because I am knackered. So we won't go too late tonight. So we'll probably finish around about midnight, knowing me. But yeah, here we go. Falaba dominating Killian Dane. Good old corn on the cob. Let me put them on there now. Actually, I'll put. I need to have an allegiance tab, don't I? Where would I put the allegiance tab? Here? Is that how you spell allegiance? I can't spell allegiance to the flag. That is how you spell allegiance. Bloody hell, I've done well there. I spelled allegiance correctly. Well done. Yeah, maybe start doing... I've got stable allegiance. We might start filling that one in then with the stables that people are involved in. Probably try and give everyone a main stable. Well, there might be some... There may be some overlap. That's the only problem, I think. There's more Filipino wrestlers. If you can do Omega, yeah, send them across. And I'd ideally like to have only one stable aligned to one person if possible. But we'll see. It depends how we look at it. I mean, do we do Triple H as part of DX or do we do Triple H as part of Evolution? So yeah, it's going to be a tricky one, but I'll put it on the rankings for now, and we can start to... Because I keep thinking to myself, I'm forgetting about some of these stables, and it's the problem. We've got a roster so big, you tend to forget about people, don't you? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, or the states. Okay, you thinking like wrestlers from each of the individual... How many states are there? 50? Oh, I don't know. I'm not even going to guess because... when I guess, that's when I get embarrassed for getting it wrong. There's 50-something, isn't there? 50... stables, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. I'm thinking of doing a King of the Trios tournament as well. Maybe we'll do a Trios Tag Team Championships. Obviously, the game can't handle a Trios Tag Team Championship, but we can do it manually. But yeah, the King of the Trios tournament would be a good idea. Batista's Filipino. We'll have to have a new stable called the Filipino Frauds. Yeah, I think what we'll do, Omega, is I'll try and put people in real stables, and then the rest we have left over, we'll try and a Maryland stable. Yeah. Well, no, because Maryland's not a state, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try and put people in their real stables, and then the people that are left over, we'll try and create some extra stables for them. Oh. Not an interference. Is this Kyle O'Reilly? Oh, I forgot about that, New Gen. I really forgot about that. Yeah, New Gen, we'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly coming out to distract Falabar, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. We will do Survivor Series in November anyway. But yeah, King of the Trios tournament is something we can definitely have a look at doing. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, to be honest, New Gen. So we'll have to plan that back out. It was a singles match. It was single triple threats, wasn't it? I'll probably do that as a video rather than yeah, I'll do it as a video rather than a... I don't know, we can do it on the stream if you want. But I thought if I did it as a video, I would be able to cut it up a little bit better to make it run smooth. Falabar with the victory. Ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Right, Falabar gets the win. Killian Dane suffers a loss, and there we go. It's up to you. We can do it on a stream if you want. If I did it as a video, as part of one of our normal shows, maybe, then yeah, I can cut it together. So we just have the one person enter, rather than obviously coming out and changing every single time. It might get a bit tedious, maybe. I don't know. Oh, maybe we can do it differently. So whoever gets pinned gets replaced, isn't it? Oh, we can have a look. We can definitely plan it out for next time, though. Right, Falabar with a win. Oh, my keyboard just disconnected. Lovely jubbly. Right, the Battle of the Ricks. Get your ricks up. Get your ricks up. Get your ricks up. Yeah. Told you I was tired. You didn't believe me, did you? Do you want your cat program on? I can put your cat program on for you. On demand? It's not on demand, is it? Oh, I can do it on this, yeah. So I'm just putting the cat program on. We'll start this off. Remember, a point for each elimination plus an extra point for the winner. Rick Rude and Ric Flair to start things off. What's up? Okay. You're loafed. That's a big yawn. There we go. Recommended. 9.5 hours of cat video. Coming on? I think it's coming on. It's basically just some birds eating food, to be honest, Omega. It's like a bird feeder. There we go. Yeah, it's like a bird feeder, and these birds come and fly down and eat food, and the cats just love to sit there and watch it. It's like 9 hours long. It keeps them occupied while I'm doing this, to be honest. She hasn't spotted it yet. She can hear it, but she hasn't spotted it yet. She's laid on the floor. She can't see it. Entrant number 3 is Ricardo Starkos. On the tally. Flair taking down Starkos. Ricky Starks does look Greek, actually, doesn't he? If you told me Ricky Starks was Greek, I would not be surprised. Well, I did see something the other day, Mohammed. I'm not sure how true it is, but I saw something the other day that said WWE 2K22 is going to have over 300 playable characters, of which 70 are going to be female. I did read that. I don't know how true that is. And GM mode is definitely back. So yeah, how true that is, I don't know, but I did read that apparently from somewhere on Twitter, from the Discord, or I don't know. But a massive roster's great, because it gives us a good bit of roster to start with at the beginning, but we'll have NXT and NXT UK involved as well, which would be nice. So the dog-faced gremlin Rick Steiner is at number 4. She's seen it now, yeah. She's arcing her neck in a really weird position to watch the birds. I don't know. I would like to see Ric Flair do well in this one because Ric Flair could do with some extra points. Plus, Ric Flair versus Bret Hart potentially for the championship could be interesting. Could be interesting. Right. Somebody want to give me another number between 1, 2, and 3? 1, 2, or 3? That'll be our next card. Number 1. Okay. Number 1 will be next. Ooh, number 1 actually has a lot of my stuff on there, to be honest. I made a lot of these matches up. I made all these matches up, actually. Although I have got one that I don't know what you think about it. I basically, it was supposed to be Edge and Christian versus Phantom and Nate Danger. However, Christian's on the main event of the card as well. So I have switched it and put Christian. So I switched it and put Rey Mysterio and Kane because they're both. Oh my God, Rick Steiner has just eliminated Ric Flair. Okay, that's why I should never say who I want to win. So yeah, Rey Mysterio and Kane versus Phantom and Nate Danger. Shawn Spears, MJF and Wardlow versus Bo Dallas, R-Truth and Chessman. Cesaro, Randy Orton and Christian versus Special Delivery Jones, Gilbert and No Way Jose. Is it 3-0 now? Well, you've got that one then. How far are you away from Spurs then, Mohammed? Are you close to catching them? They've had a pretty rough season so far. I don't know if you're that close to catch them or not. So Rick Steiner now gets from the back. Nice German suplex. Wow. On Ricky Steamboat. Lacazette the Machete. So you are still 4 points behind Spurs, but you're catching. 7 games remaining. It's doable. Yes, 4 points behind with 7 games remaining, Mohammed, so you're not far away. The model Rick Martel trying to eliminate Starks. Nice jawbreaker by Starks. In with a Famehouser as powerbomb to the outside by Steiner on Steamboat. It's amazing how many people call Rick's surnames begin with ST. Rick Steiner, Ricky Steamboat, Ricky Starks. 50% of all Rick's surnames begin with ST. I'm putting that out there now. I'm putting it out there. Pinned now by Rick Rude on Ricky Starks, only at 2 counts. I'll tell you what, this chair's doing pretty well at the moment. It still feels rough as anything, like, but there's a neck breaker by Rick Rude, and that'll be Starks gone. He just got Starked out there. Yep. Point then for Rick Rude. Pinned now by Steiner, gets another elimination. We're down to the final 3. Hello, is that you, Kitty? I hope that's a kitty. Yeah? You joined the bird program? Yeah? Yeah. Oh God, no. As a Man United fan, mate, you do not want Mourinho anywhere. Mourinho just likes to get in there, get a big contract and get himself fired. That's all he likes to do. Yeah, you like it. Big strike by Rude again. Ah, that's that one there then, isn't it? Women's number 1. Okay, that's a full women's card, that one. That's tag team. We've got sorted away. So we still haven't got set up yet what we want with... That's a good one, Omega. I like that. So no, I got a feeling Sammy could turn up at AEW soon, you know, with the link up with Impact and AEW. If you're going to have this new full group of Omega, the Bucks, and Gallows and Anderson, it would make sense to have somebody come across to help the other group out, and Sami Callihan could be that man. I see we haven't got anything lined up yet to do the #1 contender for the YouTube Championship. We've got the tag team belt sorted. We've got the women's belt sorted. We haven't got anything for the main event championship yet. Nick Jackson. Nick Nemeth is Dolph Ziggler, isn't it? Yeah, I'm lost now. I'm lost. There's a lot of Scots. Scott Steiner. Nice. Rick Rude with another elimination. Both these guys with 2 eliminations each. Wrestler names. Okay. Adam? Yeah, Nick Gage, yeah. Adam Cole, Adam Bomb. There's Kevin is Kevin Nash, Kevin Owens. Kevin Sullivan. Bobby Roode, Bobby Lashley. This is not helping anyone really, is it? What about the Battle of the Juniors? Pentagon Junior. David Boy Smith Jr. Brian Pillman Jr. You could just do stable ones. You could do the Battle of NWO and just stick 6 NWO guys in there, I suppose. As Rick Rude gets the win. Rude has hammered that. Rick Rude has really done well out of that. So Rick Rude has just got himself the win plus 3 eliminations. That puts him massively up. And Steiner. Rick Steiner got 2 eliminations and the elimination. And he got eliminated even. Starks. Ricky Starks goes into -2. Rick Martel might be a debut actually. Yeah, the model Rick Martel is not currently on our rankings. So we'll have to throw him in there. Rick Martel. Okay. You are on -1. -1. Flair drops down to 0. And Steamboat drops down to -1. There we go. Rick Rude versus Jeff Cobb. Is that what you're thinking? I mean, we could do the winners of both the chambers. Which is... Who won the other one? Samoa Joe? We could do Samoa Joe versus Rick Rude, maybe? Was it Joe? I feel like it was Joe. I feel like it was Joe. But I don't really know. Oh my god, I just rhymed so cool. Right. Calendar. Almost at WrestleMania. Right. Six-man tag. We want Cesaro, Christian Cage, and Randy Orton. Literally no other reason for this match, just to give these guys give these guys some ranking points to lift them up a little bit, to be honest. Special Delivery Jones, Gilberg, and no way, Jose. There we go. NWO versus DX for a short. Oh, we could do that, yeah. Chavo Jr., yeah. There's a lot of. We could do Jeff's. Jeff Hardy, Jeff Cobb, Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffree Star. Any more Jeffs? The Matts? There's a lot of Matts. Matt Hardy, Matt Jackson. There's two. Should we stop talking while I'm trying to do this? Because I keep getting confused in my head. Versus a team of Bolieve, Retruth, and Chessman. Completely not cheated this at all. Completely not cheat. I ran me foot over in my chair. What a tit. Right. Right. Let's let that load. Yeah, Matt Jackson, Matt Hardy, Matt Sydal. Matt Classic was Colt Cabana. Was he Matt? He was Matt Classic, wasn't he? I think he was. Kane and... This is really a job fest, this card, I must admit. Versus Phantom and Nate Danger. There we go. There we go. The Phantom and Nate Danger. Absolute legends. The Discord delinquents back in action tonight. Right, so fast off. Fast off. Fast off. There we go. Boom. Let's get this one underway. Got two more after this. Well, three more after this, actually. So we should be done hopefully around about 10 o'clock in the UK. So another hour or so.
And now, WWE presents
Simon Hammer got no idea what time it is in your neck of the woods at the moment, but I bet it's I bet you're getting tired. Alright, let's go. I can't believe Logan Paul's going to be at WrestleMania tonight. Did anyone see the little, I think it was on Sami Zayn's Twitter or his Instagram or something, and he went and did a little video with Logan. And Logan was in the ring training with Jake. So Jake Paul was on there as well. Oh, is he Mohammed? It is Sadiq Khan, isn't it? I get confused sometimes with the Mayor of London. No, Sadiq Khan is the Mayor of London. Who's Tony Khan's dad then? I thought it was Sadiq Khan, isn't it? Shadiq Khan. Shadiq Khan is the Fulham owner, and Sadiq Khan is the London Mayor. There's one letter. One letter. No problem, New Gen. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Good night, God bless, all the other good stuff. I'll see you next time. So we've got a couple of job fests here. A couple of job fests in there as well, actually. Okay. So this should be a nice little jobby one. It should be jobby. We haven't really had many jobs at all, to be honest, yet, have we? All the matches have been pretty well balanced. See, I'll give him Phantom some body hair now, just to make him look a bit more crazy. I like Night Danger's attire as well, with the SWE sucks written across his chest. Let's start from WCW 1985, whatever it was. It's madness. Talking about my beer's empty. I'm going to go grab a new one. It'll be 1 second. God, this chair is not good. Right, another beer in. Come on, Ray and Kane. You've not won this yet. Can't believe Ray and Kane haven't won this yet. So Ray was part of the Filthy Animals, of course, alongside Conan, Billy Kidman, a couple of others, I think, as well. So maybe we could use that. We have got that in the Tag Team Classic at the moment. Oh, a big clothesline by Kane there into Phantom into the ring steps. Ray now bringing Nate Danger back up. Let's send him face first into the turnbuckle. Tell you what, if I actually sat back and recorded, rather than streaming on Sunday, if I just recorded, I'd get so many videos done. This is our 5th card of 3. This would do me for an entire week. Nice backbreaker there by the Phantom. I am off. I've got this week at work, and I've got a whole week off as well. That's pretty fun. I'll be able to get a lot of recording done that week, and maybe do some more streaming as well. I want to stream some more random stuff. I think guys said about it before about maybe do some RimWorld or something. So while I'm off work for a week, I might just spend the whole day like streaming some RimWorld and maybe a whole day streaming something else, and just I'll keep all the videos that I upload as little sections as we go forward, but I'll stream them for the whole day as well, I think. What do you want? You want a cuddle? Okay. Oh, nice back scratches. You like back scratches? Oh, we've got got static shock off the cat. Kane and Ray, why are you making such a hard job out of bloody Phantom and Nate Danger? Come on. Yeah, that's what I want to do, Mohammed. What I'll do if I do stream them, then obviously you guys can be in the game as colonists and that. But yeah, so it'd work out pretty well for you, Mohammed, wouldn't it? Because I don't know time difference-wise, if I'm in the UK and I start streaming, it'd be pretty good. Because that's what I want to do. I mean, if I can stream a whole day of RimWorld, then obviously I can break it up into episodes and upload it afterwards. But then obviously we can do the stream at the time. I want to do XCOM as well again. I really enjoyed XCOM too. I did have a Prison and Prison Architect as well. Bit of Hearts of Iron, a bit more Stellaris. Loads of stuff I want to do, but I need to get ahead more on these videos, I think. Kane and Ray are taking the mickey, you know. Phantom is lining up Kane, which is a worry. What stats do you want your character to be then, Mohammed? What's your big thing you want to be good at? Oh, Ray! Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, what stat do you want to have as your best one? See, I normally go mountain base as well, so I normally have some good miners in there. I've dabbled quite a bit now with the tribal start as well. It's a bit more difficult, but you start with more people, which is not too bad. Kane now stalking the grounded Phantom, throttles him. The little spirit goes into the sky. But Nate Danger's there to break it up. And Kane now is going to go after Nate Danger as well. Again, a big choke slam, more or less onto Rey Mysterio, but I don't think it matters too much as Kane gets the 1, 2, and the 3. There we go. Kane and Rey Mysterio get the victory. The team with the Discord delinquents suffer another tag team loss. So Harry Kane gets himself a tag team victory. Rey Mysterio gets himself a tag team victory. And those two guys both move up to +2 now. While, where are they? Where are these guys? Phantom suffers his first tag team loss. And Nate Danger. Danger. Nate Danger. Loses a point. There we go. Nate Danger drops onto -3. Lovely. Right, let's move on. Shooting. Passion on medical and research. So you'd be a hunter. But maybe... I like to have... I'm not very good at this sort of game because I like to have everything so neatly defined. So I like to have somebody I designate as my scientist and / medic. So they'll be doing all the research, and I make them their own sort of hospital area with a research room and that sort of stuff. And then I do enjoy also doing... Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy a mountain base. Mountain base is the best one for me. It just takes so long to dig it out, but it's definitely worth it, especially when you can get the smooth walls as well. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll use the prepare carefully or something and give you a bit of that. Passion on medical and research, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good then. So you can be our scientist with a bit of shooting on there as well as a good defender. And also early game bit of hunting. If you survive. But if you want shooting, that means that you'll be the one going after the bears. So you've got the best chance of being killed. Right, here we go. The Pinnacle. Sean Spears, MJF and Wardlow. Ah! I caught it. I nearly knocked my beer over it again. I nearly knocked the beer over again, but I caught it because I'm an absolute hero. Right, you're the wrong colour. You need to be that colour. There we go. Wardlow. There we go. Right. I need to pee. We're back in a sec. I'm back. Wardlow with a pin here and R-Truth. Now, R-Truth and Bo Dallas are both on plus... R-Truth, Bo Dallas and Chessman are all on +2 at the moment. They're all quite highly ranked. So this is sort of a balancing match. Try and bring the Pinnacle a little bit further up while trying to obviously bring some of the weaker members of the roster a little bit down. Of course, Chessman, our first ever SWE Hardcore Champion. I don't know how R-Truth and... I think R-Truth and Bo Dallas got really high from the original Royal Rumble we did. I think that's the only time these two guys have actually been involved. And the Pinnacle here in full control. Looking for a victory. There's the pin now by Majuf. Oh, he's only got the 2 count. I think Wardlow might not be in our singles rankings then, is he? No, Wardlow is not in our singles rankings yet. We're adding even more people. Wardlow. Stop it. Thank you. I knew that grey, yeah. Not you, you're that grey. You're clear. Okay. No, that's too grey. That's too dark a grey, that is. Sorry, I'm just talking to my spreadsheet. That's still too dark a grey, Mr. Spreadsheet. It's that grey. There we go. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, it's a shame you can't do intergender matches, so that would be pretty cool. I like the idea of the King of Trios, though. As MJF now locks in the... what's that called again? It doesn't matter because it got the win either way. And Wardlow, MJF and Shawn Spears walk out victorious. Victorious. Shawn Spears was a -1 until now. He moves up. Truth moves down to +1. Bo Dallas moves down to +1. And Chessman moves down to +3. So still quite high, those 3 guys, to be honest. But doesn't mean we have got some movements for some others. MJF moves up to number 90 in the rankings. And there we go. We are moving on to another 6-man tag, though. Again, trying to help out 3 people that are very low in the rankings, of course, as we know. And those peeps are Christian, Cesaro, and Randy Orton. The moment Randy Orton is joint bottom alongside not-so-gentlemanly Jack Gallagher on -5 in position 525 in the rankings. Cesaro's on -4 in position 522, and Christian's on -3 in position 519. Yeah, that's a good trio, that is, Omega, yeah. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, X-Pac, Hogan, Nash and Hall. Can you have a manager on a 6-man tag? I don't know if you can you? I think you can, but not Tornado, maybe. So yeah, Hogan, Nash and Hall. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, X-Pac, Abyss, Crazy Steve, Black Taurus. There's there's obviously the Pinnacle tag team we just had there. Was it Team Canada? Was that Jericho, Edge and Christian? Although we could do Jericho, Hager and Sammy Guevara for the Inner Circle. Yeah, we could do pretty well with that, actually. Again, we'll obviously go over the top and get like far too many teams and make a really long series out of it, as we do. You know what we're like. If something's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. That's my story. Hello. God, my ankle's really sore from this football this morning. Really, really sore. So, I got 2 cards left before the finale card. So, do you want the all-female card first or the all-male card first? It's up to you guys. Up to you guys what you fancy. All female or all male. We move into the championship matches. We still need to... You guys need to discuss and agree who you want to face Jeff Cobb for the YouTube Championship as well. Oh yeah, I see what you mean, Omega. Yeah, for yeah. Now, something we should be doing more of, I think, is utilising managers. I suppose. Yeah. I wonder if there's a male court of China. I know that sounds crazy, but if there was, that means we could use it for intergender matches. Yeah, you're talking Stable Allegiance, aren't you, rather than... Yeah, we'll have a look at that, actually. It's not a bad shout. Was it Randy Orton in... Randy Orton, Ted DiBiase, and Cody Rhodes? Although we could just have Cody as part of Bullet Club, I suppose, or the Elite. Depends how we go, I suppose. Obviously, Bret Hart's the Hart Foundation. Alongside Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the British Bulldog, Flying Brian Pillman. Or Loose Cannon Brian Pillman. You can do, yeah, if you want to pick two guys each. Let me guess, Mohammed, you're going to pick the Iron Sheik and the Golden Sheik. Oh, we have dropped. There's only you three guys in here now, yeah. Bloody hell. Obviously, we're getting a bit later now, I suppose. People are dropping off, but, yeah, I mean, you three can pick one person each if you want, and we'll put those three in a triple threat elimination. And the winner can face Jeff Cobb, or you three can... It depends. You can do it either way. So you three can pick one each and do a triple threat to crown the #1 contender, or we can just do a fatal four-way. You three guys can pick one each, and then we'll put you up against Cobb in a fatal four-way elimination. Midnight Express and the Big Boss, we could do, mate, yeah? I mean, the Midnight Express might... Well, it depends if you look at it, because there's quite a few over the years, isn't there? Quite a few different iterations, weren't there? Pinned by Christian on No Way Jose, and Team Christian Cage get the win. And they will be very, very happy with that, as they all move up in the rankings. But Randy Orton was so low that he doesn't actually move up very much, to be honest. But Christian moves up into the -2s now. He's gone from -5 to -2 in one stream, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, I think it would work out easier if we did the YouTube Championship match as a fatal four-way elimination. You three can pick one each, and then we'll do that. We've got 2 more cards left before that one. Are you okay time-wise, Mohammed? Are you okay for another hour or so? If not, we can start skipping a few matches if you want, because a few of these are just random ones, I think. Oh, did he, Omega? Oh, there we go, Omega. Yeah, that's a cracking idea then. I'll tell you what, I've given those extra points, but I've not taken the points off the other guys yet. Okay. Special delivery. Right, -1 for you. Who else was in that one? Special delivery, Gilberg, and no way, Jose. There we go. Okay, that's them sorted as well. Okay, yeah. Fatal four-way. Yeah, you guys gonna have a think about it, or? Right, so I've got 2 more cards set at the moment. I've got one which is one which is all female matches, and one which is all male matches. So what do you guys fancy first? And then we've got the 3 to finish it off, which will be the 3 championship matches. So what do you fancy first, male or female? Someone gonna make a decision? Or I could flip heads and tails. You can do Mohammed, yeah. You can put it in now if you want, unless you want time to think about it. I can put it in now. Female first. Okie doke. It's basically just a couple of job matches and the women's number 1 contendership match, essentially. Let's do Extreme Rules, why not? It's a bit of fun. Got Banshee and Shade. So these are two more random female jobbers I made, by the way. Banshee and Shade. I've been playing too much Phasmophobia, that's why. Going up against Hikaru Shida and Io Shirai, who both need the points. Yeah, if you've got the person you want, let me know and I can put it in now. Somebody else has joined the stream as well, so if they want to add one in, we can do a Fatal 5-way elimination. Yeah, we can do 4-way, 5-way, 6-way, 4-way, 5-way, 6-way, or 8-way elimination, can't we? So we can squeeze it all in. But yeah, if you 3 guys or 4 guys that are in the chat now have one person you would like, don't worry if they're on the game or not. I can download a core. It's not an issue. So Alec wants Savage. Right. Thought you might as well build up the YouTuber, the women's champion a little bit as well. Charlotte, of course. Batista, okay. Batista for Mohammed. So as ever you want then, Omega. There's no rush. We've got a little bit of time before we're going to do that match anyway. But yeah. And this is a triple threat elimination. This, I think this was Omega's match he suggested on the Community Creations, on the Discord, sorry, not Community Creations. Lita and Clary Sane. Dave the Filipino Batista. Right, so we got that one, this one, and this one. There we go. So we'll knock this one out quickly. Yeah, no problem, mate. I think the ranking, let me just, yeah, I think they're already set up, aren't they? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, pick whoever you like, mate. I say if they're not on the, it doesn't matter if they're not even on the rankings, I can still download somebody if we can get a hold of them. It's not an issue. But it's whoever you fancy. And I can see there's a 4th person watching, so if there's anyone else out there that's not currently in chat, not currently Omega, Mohammed, or Alec, then let me know. You can select, if you're going to stick around for a bit, you can select one as well. My phone buzzing away. New York City! Ooh. Jinder Mahal, the Sings. Oh, I like that actually, Alec. That's a good shout. I don't know if Aja Kong's in it. I think have I got Aja Kong in a tag team? I don't think I have. It's not a bad shout though, actually. I might put that in. I'm gonna put it in. Aja. Okay, Aja Kong is in a tag team with somebody, but I'm going to put her in the second one as well. I believe Aja Kong is in a tag team with Bison Kimura called Jungle Jack. That I don't understand what that is, but yeah, I like that idea as a tag team. We'll definitely use that. That could be a really dominant women's tag team, actually. Really dominant. I might try and use that as soon as possible. What are we calling them? The Queen Kongs. Is there any female... Oh, we got the What are the ones called in Lucha Underground? We can do our own Kong versus Godzilla match. Oh, Mohammed. Oh, God. Yeah, Joey Ryan and Not So Gentleman Jack versus Del Rio. Yeah. Paroled on a pole match. Oh, God. So, yeah, these are just a couple of jobbers that I've created just to try and help some of the other ladies out. So it's Banshee and Shade. I couldn't think of... The only reason I've created these is because I couldn't think of anybody who... Yushin Liger. Okay, that's a nice shout. I couldn't think of anybody female-wise that I would consider as a jobber. So that's the reason why I created these. I can't really think of any women who would be classed as jobbers, really. I mean, potentially Rebel. But I don't know about that one, to be honest. Currently, Beth Phoenix is obviously dominating at the top of the women's rankings. It's the reason why I put Charlotte in a build-up match, because I know she is... the women's champion, but she's still only 7th in the rankings, so I thought it'd be nice to give her an extra ranking point, build her up a little bit. Right. Shade with a big knee in the face. Oh, that's... I think that's Shade. That's Shade, the other one's Banshee. Yeah, Jushin Liger is very high in the rankings. Where is he? He is 11th in the rankings on +5 at the moment. Madly enough, though, he's +5, but that's all from one match. We've only ever seen him once, I think. Yeah, Dana Brooke could be a jobber, I suppose. Although she's part of this new tag team now. With has that tag team got a name, that Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke tag team? Paige has, yes. I think only in tag team action, though. Where are you, Paige? Where is my Paige? No, Paige has actually competed twice. A singles match and a tag team match, and lost them both. She's in a tag team match alongside her mother, who is Sweet Saraya Knight. Lacey, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Lacey, but she seems to be quite a big one as well. When they're like Southern Flair, like a Charlotte and Lacey Evans tag team. Yeah, I must admit, I quite enjoyed their attires last night. I mean, on a completely unrelated subject to wrestling, but their attires were very nice last night. Yeah, the women's tag team division is really random. I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, you get proper tag teams like the Iconics, and they split them up, and then they start just to stick random ones together. You know, the Iconics were a perfect tag team to keep together the whole way through. I don't know why they faffed about with it, to be honest. And now they've got like Natalya and Tamina. I mean, the last time I watched, Tamina was tagging with Nia Jax. I mean, I don't understand what's happened there, to be honest, but hey ho, the witch is dead. Hello to the new people that are in. I didn't actually, Alec, but that's a great shout. I think Natalya as part of the Heart Foundation is a really good idea. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, Omega, yeah. No other reason apart from that, really. Just all day, Vince. Yeah, it just makes no sense. I mean, the women's tag team division is not great. I mean, it's not to say it's not great. It's just, there's not a lot of believable tag teams. And when you do have a tag team like the Iconics that have been best friends for more or less their entire lives, it just seems so weird to split them up and just put them elsewhere. I mean, they're perfect. I mean, the Bella Twins would have been perfect as well for this. They just need to really concentrate a bit more. Don't... Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Right, anyway. That's a victory there for Phantom and Shade. That puts Io Shirai and Hikaru Shida joint bottom of the rankings again. I don't know actually what happened. I thought that was this weekend, to be honest, but evidently not. I can't see anything about it. People are making the... You know, one other thing I was thinking while I was watching the... I was watching the main event last night. I don't know if anybody else thought this, but I was looking at Sasha Banks' attire. And I was thinking to myself, that must be so fucking complicated. I mean, imagine getting dressed but having to do a Sudoku at the same time. There's just so many bits and straps and things everywhere. I don't know how they manage it. I really don't. I'm only saying that because I just seen that someone's uploaded Sasha Banks' attire from yesterday. I mean, I just looked at it and thought, I would never... I can't understand how... I mean, I sometimes put a shirt on and I can't get it on properly. Like, I'll put a shirt on and I'll put my head at the sleeve by mistake. And you look how many, like, straps and bits and bobs Sasha Banks' attire had last night. That must have taken a whole team of people to get that on correctly. I don't know. Frickin' Shade and Banshee. If Karen beats the women's champion right now, we're going to be in some serious trouble. Serious trouble. Come on, Charlotte. Sort it out. Sort it the hell out, Charlotte. I need to change Karen a little bit, to be honest. Because Karen is massive. I need to bring her down a bit and... make her a bit more aggressive looking. Maybe put a shirt on that says I want to speak to the manager. There's a spear. Maybe she is going to get squashed. Go on, Charlotte, you legend. Charlotte the legend. Right. There we go. Charlotte gets the win. That puts her up to +4 in the rankings. I just want to build her up a little bit. She's the women's champion. She needs to boost up a little bit, I think. There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure this next match was one of Omega's suggestions. He put this in as the #1 contendership for the women's championship. So the winner of this will face Nia Jax in our final card of the night for the SWE Women's YouTube Championship. God. I think Omos is a tree, isn't he? Yeah, I think I'll definitely use Omos a bit more, you know. Once they've released his WrestleMania attire, I think that'd be pretty interesting. The tree would break, yeah. So when it comes to doing the brand allegiance, not the brand allegiance, sorry, the stable allegiances, are we going to do like the whole of Bullet Club? So AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Anderson Gallows, the Bucks, Hideo Itami, Kenny Omega. Are we going to do all of those in one big stable, do you reckon? Or... I mean, we could have one massive Bullet Club with a lot of them in there. And we could do like a Bullet Club versus NWO style pay-per-view. The entirety of Bullet Club versus the entirety of NWO. I did see a really good Buff Bagwell last night I was tempted to use. Right, so where are they currently on the rankings then? So Lita... Her name was Lita. She was... No, that's not right. Lita is currently on -1 in the rankings. Awesome Kong is on +1. And Kairi Sane is on 0. Kairi Sane, of course, our first SW Women's Champion. It would be, yeah. Well, that's it. You have NWO knocks quite a lot of them off there to start off with. I mean, it depends if you put Savage and Perfect in there, but then again, there's no other stables that... Stables? Where do they get fucking stables from? There's no other stables that Savage and Perfect fit into, do there really? So Savage and Perfect as NWO would make sense. Because that'd be pretty cool. I mean, can you imagine... Well, I suppose if you did NWO versus Bullet Club, you'd probably have to do Kenny Omega versus Hulk Hogan, AJ Styles, Macho Man Randy Savage, Gallows and Anderson versus Nash and Hall. What else would you have? Any others you can think of? Some pretty great matches to start off with, to be honest. Hideo Itami versus the Great Muta. Because didn't Muta join at one point? Awesome Kong here. This is Elimination, by the way. Kenta X-Pac. What else have we got? Could be very interesting. Yeah, they are a bit rough on there. I've tried to use the classic 80s Hogan. So Lita with the pin. Remember, this is elimination, so it's a point for each elimination. So there's 3 points up for grabs in this one. I am a real Albanian. Fight for the rights of every man. Nice takedown there by Kairi Sane. Yeah, there's too many. Yo, 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 it's Alex Hobey. It's the Job. How are you, Mr. Job? Lita now with a Hurricanrana, only a 2 count. That's the story of the entire universe mode, to be honest, Alex. There's just too many people. Lita just powerbombed Kairi Sane and then goes the longest possible run she possibly can to get to the top rope. Now drops an elbow. How did you, Omega? I met a few. My Facebook profile picture at the moment is me and Kevin Owens. I've got me and Finn Balor as well. The best thing, right? I put this picture of me and Finn Balor on Facebook as my profile picture, and somebody commented and went, "Isn't it amazing when you're more hench than the wrestler?" I was like, "Yeah, boy." Obviously, I'm not. I just like breathed in really a lot, but yeah, it was really cool. Really cool when people thought I was skinny. Oh, you can actually see it if you go on the yeah, if you go on the spreadsheet in the right and top corner. There's actually a picture of me and Kevin Owens. I'm very good, thank you, Alex Hobey. I know that's not your name. I'm purposely pronouncing everything wrong tonight. I don't know why. Lita with a reverse, or the inverted twist of fate on Kairi Sane. Only a 2 count. We've not got a lot. Where we got? We've got 3 matches left after this one. Well, we've got 6 matches left after this one, really. We've got 1 more random card. And then we've got the final 3 matches for the championships. How long are we going for now? We've been going for 2.5 hours. And my chair is still in one piece, which is amazing for me. And Lita... Okay. Hang on a second, right? I wasn't paying attention. Did I not set this up right? Was this not an elimination, or did Kairi Sane get eliminated when I weren't paying attention? I know Lita's won, but did she eliminate Kairi Sane as well? If somebody could whiz back and let me know, that'd be great. Because I think I might have messed this up good and proper, you know. I might have completely flabbied this one. Completely flabbied it. Oh, Lita got both eliminations and the win. Wow, there we go, Omega. You've just you have just made her night, really. Kairi Sane gets the loss. Kong gets the loss. Where is Kong? Awesome Kong. And Lita gets 2 eliminations and the victory. So she goes from -1 up to +2. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right. One more card remaineth, sus. Calendar. That one there. Right. So we've got one more here, and then we move on to our championship matches. So we'll start things off. I think this was another one of Omega's suggestions, which was, who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y, Mysterio. Here we go. Up against the not-so-gentleman Jack Gallagher. Okay. Then, this might be an Omega suggestion. I think Omega, threw a lot of these suggestions in, actually. Muhammad would be interested in this one, I believe. So we're going to go with Harlem Heat, Booker T, and his brother. Was it his brother? Was that the gimmick? I think the gimmick was they were brothers. Stevie Ray up against the Iron Sheik and the Golden Sheik. So, of course, if Harlem Heat wins this, it means the YouTube Tag Team Championship match will become a triple threat tag team match. If the Sheiks win this one, it will stay between the two-man power trip and the Sheiks. Then the main event was suggested by Alex Suarez, who I'm not sure is here. But he suggested Kenny Omega versus Adam Cole. Baby! When this finishes loading, that is. There we go. Main event. Adam Cole's really low in the rankings. He could do with a victory, really. Against Kenny Omega. Right. Let us go off. Yeah, I think I'll spend a bit of time. When I'm at work tomorrow watching WrestleMania, I'll sort out the spreadsheet with some stable allegiances. Can't freaking talk, I tell you. Right, so fast off. Fast off. Fast off. There we go. Now, it was good, Omega. I think you were probably... I think you might be one of the only people, to be honest, to actually look at the rankings and build the matches based on that, which is useful for me. I'll be honest, that's sort of like snidely what I wanted to happen, because I'm addicted to the rankings. I mean, I don't know. I'm addicted to them. I really am. And when I look at the bottom and realise that people at the bottom are not the jobbers, it really does hurt me. It's Randy Orton we need to get up there next. Randy Orton and Cesaro, Nash, Benoit. I want all the people at the bottom to be terribles. There is, Alex, yeah. There's plans for everything, to be honest. Are you part of our Discord, Alec? You are, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Of course you are. But if you've got any, are you thinking classic Starrcade? Are you thinking mid-80s sort of Starrcade? Because if you are, we can you can definitely suggest a few matches here and there, and we'll put them in. I think at the moment I've got, what have I got planned? So I'm going to go a bit more. I'm going to start spreading these out a little bit because I've been knocked out a bit doing these many videos. So I'm going to, for the next couple of weeks or so, I'm going to be doing videos every other day rather than every day. So up until next Friday, or the Friday after, Friday the 23rd, we're going to be doing WrestleMania Dream matches. And then we've got a week of St. George's Day, which is a UK-based pay-per-view because that's St. George's Day in real life. Then we'll have the Dusty Classics finals. Then early May, we've got Cinco de Mayo, which is going to be essentially a bit of a Lucha Underground sort of thing. And then we're completely empty then throughout the whole of May. So if you've got any suggestions to fill May in, I'm more than happy to hear them out. If you're in the Discord, if you go into video schedule, you can access my my schedule. So you can see where there are any gaps. But yeah, I definitely want to do some more stuff like that, Alec. If you've got any suggestions for stuff you would like to see match-wise, then do let me know. As Ray's going to make an easy job here of the not-so-gentleman Jack Gallagher by the looks of it. No, knees up. Yeah, what were you thinking, Alec, match-wise? Steamboat Flair. Bit of the Horseman. Tully, Arn, and... Who's the other one? Who's the big lad? I always forget the fourth one. I always forget the fourth Horseman. Yeah, mate, and whenever you want, mate, just either drop it in the SWE suggestions tab or direct message me, either way, and I'll get it added on. Because like I say, yeah, in May, I'm pretty much empty in May, cards-wise. After Cinco de Mayo, which I believe is the beginning of May, I'm pretty much empty. So I am trying to like match it up with real-life stuff at the moment. That's why we're doing St. George's Day, and then the Dusty Classic finishes off this month, crowning our first tag team champions, and then yeah, into Cinco de Mayo, then we're clear. And then I think the end of May, I've got some stuff booked in for AEW Double or Nothing, so I'll do their matches as well, a bit like I'm doing the WrestleMania stuff. But yeah, I'd love to do some stuff like that, and not just that. I mean, old WWF as well. Bit of old school NWA, I wouldn't mind doing. I know. I really want to make this universe mode like open to everybody, which is why we have so many varied things going on. So yeah, I'm up for anything, mate. And you can always make some more suggestions if you want for next week's Cyber Sunday as well. Don't worry about anyone else. If you want to see an old school WCW match at next week's Cyber Sunday, then just put it in the Discord chat, and I'll add it in. I always like to add some that are a bit more interesting. I like to spread around the names as well. So yeah, if you've got any old school WCW matches you want to see, as long as I can get the calls, I'll do anything, mate. I think one thing 2K22 has to have is War Games. I really want to get War Games in the 2K22. I would like to see Rumble allegiances in 2K22 as well. So if you enter a Rumble and your tag team partner's already in there, I would like you to sort of help them and work together rather than fighting each other. That'd be a really good thing. Get rid of this stupid logo bollocks. You can't have too many logos. That's really annoying, that is. Maybe 200 core spots? Buff Bagwell. Yep, no problem, mate. I can get that Buff Bagwell. I was looking at it yesterday. I was so tempted to download it, but I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't worry. Road Warriors versus Midnight Express. Flair versus Steamboat. Rock and Roll Express versus the Brainbusters. Oh, okay. It's a disqualification. Jack Gallagher just got pissed off at the end and just hit him with a sledgehammer. Okay. Do. Sledgehammer. Do. Jack Gallagher lost the match. Yeah, definitely a good shot. I might split him up actually. Okay, I'm going to create an extra channel. Cyber Sunday match requests. Okay. There you go. I've just split it up now. So I've got SWE suggestions, and then we'll have a separate one solely for Cyber Sunday. So yeah, if you want to throw any suggestions for matches in, yeah, you know what I mean. So Cyber Sunday matchup requests is going to be in just for Cyber Sunday stuff, and the SWE suggestions will be the normal suggestions. There we go. I'll get there eventually. Yeah. You're right, Omega. That was very ungentlemanly. Very ungentlemanly indeed. All right. Harlem Heat versus the Sheiks. Are you getting two matches tonight then, Mohammed? Golden Sheik just running away straight away, but Stevie Ray's got him. Of course, Golden Sheik and the Iron Sheik, former SWE YouTube Tag Team Champions. Who would have thought that one of our jobbers would ever hold a champion, but they do. I would like to have a jobber championship at some point as well, so we'll definitely try and have a look at that. I think the job of the Golden Sheik here really is just to... basically just to distract as much as possible for Iron Sheik to get the win. I think that's the plan. Oh, did Hogan get booed at Mania last night, did he? Did Hogan get booed last night? Interesting. I'm really surprised that they had Hogan and Titus O'Neil together. Because hasn't there been a bit of... I don't know, I just seem to recall something about Titus O'Neil not being very happy with Hogan at all before his racist comments in the past, but... That's why it's so great having an audience again, isn't it, really? Be interesting what they do there, though, because I don't know the way they're doing it, but I noticed that a lot of people, everyone at the beginning all had their masks on, but give it sort of like half an hour into the show, everyone's masks were hanging around their neck and stuff like that. So I don't know whether that was the rules they were allowed to do or what, but where is it? It's in Tampa. Is it Tampa? Florida's doing okay, aren't they, COVID-wise? I believe. I believe they are. That's Booker T now sending the Golden Sheik into the ring. Of course, the Golden Sheik and the Iron Sheik are fighting to keep their tag team match as a one-on-one. However, I don't know about you, Mohammed, but I feel like it might be better for the Sheiks if they were to lose this match, you know. So... yeah, I feel like it would be better if Harlem Heat were in that match because it would make it more difficult for Triple H and Stone Cold to retain. Yeah, how's Florida doing for their old COVID? Are they one of the better ones, I think, aren't they? Yeah, Florida are one of the better ones, aren't they? I seem to recall because people were laughing because Florida's where a lot of the old people end up, yet their COVID rate's actually pretty good compared to a lot of the rest of the country. They assumed it was going to be the worst because of where all the old people are. Got pile drive by the Golden Sheik. You're too good, Mohammed. You're too good. Like I said, though, I still think it would be better for the Sheiks to actually lose this match. I just feel like it would be more advantageous to have Harlem Heat and two-man, or the two-man power trip taking each other out, and then the Sheiks just to try and pick up the spoils. Oh, a nice takedown there. In with a pin, and that could be the end. 1, 2, and 3, and Harlem Heat do get the win. Stevie Ray with a pin over the Iron Sheik. Golden Sheik was not pinned, though. He was not pinned. The Iron Sheik loses. Golden Sheik loses. Stevie Ray with a tag team victory, and Booker T with a tag team victory. So we move on to our main event of the evening then, yep. Well, not the evening, but just this one. Was that right? Yeah, then into the tag team rankings, we need Harlem Heat to get another +1. There they are. Harlem Heat now goes joint second in the tag team rankings. Is it I before E? It is I. It's I before E, isn't it? I suppose Sheiks. Is it I before E? Is it S-H-I-E or S-H-E-I? I'm confused. I'm confused. I-E? But if you're the Golden Sheik, Mohammed, then he's obviously the Silver Sheik. Right, give me 1 second. I'm just going to go grab another drink while this is playing out. There's a kitty on the floor looking at me, wanting some supper. Is it IE or EI? Oh yeah, Iron Sheik now has some really good tweets. Follow the Iron Sheik on Twitter if you're not. He's a hilarious man. He really is a hilarious man. I'm going to Google it. Iron Sheik. EI. It's EI. Okay. What happened to I before E except after C? What happened to that? It's obviously wrong. EI. Okay. Yep, we got it. Sergeant Slaughter. How about, right, this is really going out the... I've had a few drinks now, so bear with me on this one. How about the Sergeant Slaughter with the Forgotten Sons? No, it's terrible. It's terrible, it's terrible, it's terrible, I know. It's terrible. They're more army-style gimmicks, is there? I like the Forgotten Sons. I really think as a gimmick it was a clever idea. I don't think we used Sergeant Slaughter yet, you know. I don't think we have used him, Nikolai Volkov. Yeah, Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. Was it Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik, or was it Ivan Koloff and the Iron Sheik? Sergeant Slaughter and AOP. I want to have AOP with Mark Henry. The Hall of Pain. Big knee in the face by Adam Cole on Kenny Omega. That is a huge win for Adam Cole, who was low in the rankings. He was on -2, now up to -1. Kenny Omega was on +4, now drops to +3. So a huge win, and we are on to our final set of 3 matches. It's the final matches. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. So Harlem Heat and the Sheiks and Lita. Alright, who else is there, by the way? So I've got Omega, Mohammed and Alec. Who else? There's 3 more people in chat. Who else is there? Come on, own up. Own up if you want to be involved in our final card of the night. If not, then keep watching. I'm going to have to create some tag teams now, because I don't think the Sheiks and... let's go, my universe, tag teams. I know the Sheiks are a tag team, yep. Harlem Heat aren't, though, are they, at the moment? Harlem Heat. That makes sense. Got to put some people in there, yeah. The Russians were the... I think they were, but I don't think they were called the Russians. Was it Ivan Koloff and Nikolai Volkov, wasn't it? Were a tag team, I think, at some point. I don't think they were called the Russians, like, but yeah, I don't think you're making it up, to be honest. Booker T and oh, my mouse stuck. Stevie Ray as Harlem Heat. Okay, there we go. Right, anyone else that are watching want to be involved in this final card? You need to speak now if I ever hold your peace. Alright, so we want a 6-man freeway elimination tag. We want the champions, Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin. We want Booker T and Stevie Ray. We want the Golden Sheik and the Iron Sheik. And that is for the YouTube Tag Team Championships. Ezekiel Jackson, Vladimir Kozlov. He was in a tag team with someone, wasn't he? Who was he in a tag team with? Vladimir Kozlov. Was there? I seem to recall that Nikolai Volkov and Ivan Koloff. Let's have a Google. The Russians. Oh, searching for the Russian sleep experiment. That was terrifying. Right, next up we have got... so it's Nia Jax defending against Lita. Yeah, you got the title shot anyway. It was just, for me, it was, I think it's actually better for you to have Harlem Heat involved. Yeah, I just Googled the Russian, they were called the Russian team. Was it? There was a wrestling team called the Russian team. Who was... Don Kernel, Ivan Koloff, Nikita Koloff, Khrushchev Khrushchev, Vladimir Petrov, the Russian Assassin 1 and the Russian Assassin 2. They were in NWA, the Russian team. Oh, so you got Nikita Koloff and Ivan Koloff as well then. So you could use them both. So no one else in chat has decided to speak up, therefore we'll stick with our original... Fatal 4-way elimination. Hang on a minute. I need to get Buff Bagwell. And I need to get Jushin Liger. Is everyone still happy with their choices? No changes? Should we have a look? Another opportunity then for people that are in chat that are not currently talking, or in the stream that are not currently chatting. If you want to add somebody into our YouTube Championship match, let us know. So it was Russian Assassin. Russian Assassin number 1 and Russian Assassin number 2. There we go. Nikolai Volkov, Ivan Koloff. Those two look decent, I think. I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, probably then. Ivan Koloff, Nikita Volkov. No, Ivan Koloff and Nikita Koloff. There you go. There's the group. Who's Royce Isaacs? Don't know that one, to be honest. There you go. It's a thing then. It definitely is the Russians versus the Americans. You'll have to remember this stuff because I'm never going to remember it all. So Buff Bagwell. I mean, there's quite a few good Buff Bagwells, to be honest, but this is the 14k downloads. We'll take that one. Yeah, there was called the Russian team. There might be the Russians as well. There you go. Ivan Koloff and Nikolai Koloff, known as the Mighty Russians, ruled wrestling rings in the 1970s and 80s. Yes, they might have just been called the Mighty Russians. So it's pretty much close, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have a look at this, aren't we? Yushin van der Liga. The Cold War. There we go, we could do that, yeah. Cold War. Yeah, the Kolovs. I love the way when you search for like Russian wrestlers, Miro comes up, even though he's blatantly Bulgarian, but they had him as their #1 man, didn't they? The Russian team was formed in NWA Jim Crockett. It was Don Kemmodal and Ivan Koloff, plus Ivan's nephew Nikita Koloff, who was in training. After the the title, Kennodal was replaced by Crusher Khrushchev. Has he got another name? No way! No way! No freaking way. Okay, Crusher Khrushchev, who everyone's thinking, who the crap the hell is that? Crusher Khrushchev is Smash from Demolition. Who's Don Kemmodal? He's a real person. See, Don Kemmodal is actually American. Yeah, Lex Luger in the US. The Lex Express. Yeah, the Russians had a great feud against the Road Warriors. During their feud with Magnum TA, Nikita won the United States Championship in a best-of-7 series. Vladimir Petrov. Who's it? I bet he's someone different as well, isn't he? Vladimir Petrov was Al Blake, another American. Okay. So Fatal 4-Way Elimination. Yeah, so one of the Russians was Smash from Demolition. The North American Battle. I forgot what I'm doing now. Yeah, Jeff Cobb. I got distracted then. You distracted me. Stop distracting me. This is when it all goes to pot. Randy Savage. The randiest of all the savages. We'll take the higher rated one. Buff Bagwell, the buffest of all the Bagwells. And Jushin Liger, the Jushin of all the Ligers. Let's put it on normal momentum because it's the main event. Yeah, I would like to do a World Cup. We did that before. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And it does give us a chance to have some weird and wonderful teams. And you did, yeah. You've completely got me there. Because the thing is, we go through all this cool stuff on the streams and I end up forgetting about it all by the end of it anyway. There we go. Right, we're in. This is the final 3 matches of the stream, which is music to Mohammed's ears because it means he can go to sleep soon.
WrestleMania. And now, WWE presents WrestleMania. And now, WWE presents
Alright.
WrestleMania.
Right. I must admit, I am not good for tomorrow's videos, am I, actually? Dusty Classic tomorrow. Okay, we're fine for tomorrow's videos. I just haven't recorded the Dusty Classic yet. I'll do it when I get home tomorrow. Fast off, medium off. Okay, good. We're good. Good old Buff. This will be Buff Bagwell's debut as well. It's what the game loves, a good debut. Let me add Buff Bagwell onto the rankings while I'm here, just to remind me. Buff the stuff. Buff Bagwell. This Buff Bagwell, I think, is also an NWO Buff Bagwell. So we will have to take that into account, I think. Buff Bagwell. There's still quite a few people I've got marked on my list as actually not debuted yet. I can read through them actually while I'm here, while this is loading. Too Cold Scorpio, Bear Boulder, Enzo Amore, Flamita, Jamal, Marco Stunt, Mike Sharp, Moose, Nick Aldis, Rosie, Scorpio Sky, Wolfgang, Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, Virgil, Bear Bronson, Big Cass, LA Park, La Parker, Bestia 666, Damien 666, Coco Beware, Jack Briscoe, Gerald Briscoe, Bob Backlund, Dealer Brown, Aerostar, Marty Jannetty, Doink, Mark Henry, Dr. D, Dave Schultz, David Arquette, Gorilla Monsoon, Stan Hansen, Carlito, Valvinus, Big D Dudley, Mohammed Hassan, Davari, Gangrel, Juventud Guerrera, Psychosis, Bad Luck Fale, Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, Darius, and Dante Martin. So quite a lot of people there that I've got on my list that haven't debuted yet. Plus there's also a lot more wrestlers that I haven't thought of. If we can get this list up to 1,000, that's what we want to do. We'll get up to 1,000. Of course, this remember is an elimination match. However, being tag team and because I'm not smart enough to keep track, I mean we could do. Now, what do you think? Should we just give a point for the winners, or do you want to keep track of all the eliminations and give a point for each elimination singles wise? What are you thinking? If we were doing every elimination, you guys might need to help on this one. Because I'm going to mess the hell up, I know I am. You keep track, okay. Okay, we'll give a point for each elimination then. It's handy because it means that means there are 6 points up for grabs in this one. Is it 6? Yeah. 1 for each elimination and 1 for the win, yeah. Golden Sheik is the highest of all the jobbers. That's what you suggest next time, Mohammed. In the Discord, is you should suggest your guy against some other jobbers. I might give your guy a slight boost, you know, because he is a former champion. I might put him up slightly compared to the rest. All the jobbers are supposed to be 36, to be honest. Yours is sort of taking a life of its own. Bring a jobber championship as well. Nice leg breaker there. I'm struggling to... It's difficult from the back to figure out which one of Harlem Heat is the other one. I think that's Booker in the ring, is it? Yeah, it's Booker in the ring. The Jobber Battle Royal is not a bad shout. Give him some points. I don't want to overtake anybody else at the moment, though, to be honest. We've got enough people hiding this should be already. All these guys are different shades of grey. Okay, I'm going to not mark them down. I'm just going to do this. Okay. Everyone's the right shade of grey now. Okay, good. Everyone's the right shade of grey. Right, no eliminations as of yet. Triple H raking back at the leg of the Iron Sheik. And Golden Sheik is busted open already. He don't mess around. He's proper Ric Flair in this. James Ellsworth. Yeah, that's a good shout. Another jobber we can bring in. Triple H now going after Stevie Ray. But both members of the Harlem Heat going after the Golden Sheik instead. And Triple H now does have Stevie in... Is that Stevie? Yeah. Into the pedigree. He's not gone for the pin, though, for some reason. Why are you not going for the pin, Trips? Interesting. No idea why I didn't go for the pin there, to be honest, but there we go. Because there's our final 3 matches, then all 3 of the YouTube Championships up for grab. YouTube Tag Team Championship first, and the YouTube Women's Championship between Nia Jax and Lita. And our main event, the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match, Jeff Cobb, Randy Savage, Buff Bagwell, and Jushin Liger. Triple H now with a neck breaker on the Iron Sheik. I mean, I think it's going to take someone special to take these belts away from the two-man power trip because they are such a strong tag team. Both guys are over 90 rated. So they are a brutally strong tag team, really, when you think about it. And it is going to take something seriously special to take it away from them. See someone's updated a new up-to-date Edge as well. It's pretty fun. On this day, I see clearly. I like that song. That's a good one. No eliminations as of yet then. Triple H now pinning the Iron Sheik. Only a 2. Booker, Stevie, Golden, Iron. Okay. The Chinless Wonder. Wasn't there a meme going around after that that brutal super kick that Sammy Guevara took in AEW? About this is what happened to the Chin. So I was saying, you know, by the way, Mohammed, I think it was better for you to have Harlem Heat in this match because they are offering a few distractions for the two-man power trip, and you might be able to just stay around and then maybe just try and pick up the advantage towards the end. Jerry's show at some point as well, yeah. Iron Sheik now in with a big belly-to-belly suplex. And there's the... Ooh. Nearly Austin eliminated. That would have been a big elimination, that one. Golden Sheik with a belly-to-belly on Booker T. Austin looking to stun Stevie Ray, but Stevie Ray fights back. Golden's going to go for a massive super-duperplex. Mohammed going all out here. There's a pin on the Iron Sheik, though. And there's the elimination by Stevie Ray on the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik once again letting Mohammed and the Golden Sheik down. And Stevie again eliminates Austin now. That is Stevie, isn't it? I mean, I wish it was Booker, to be honest, but it's not. It's Stevie. Okay, so it's Triple H and the Golden Sheik one-on-one. Or 1-and-1 now. Against both members of Harlem Heat. So this is interesting. Triple H and the Golden Sheik need to really team up here if they can. They need to think about this logically. They need to team up. And they need to take out Harlem Heat. Otherwise it's going to become 2-on-1 and very, very difficult. Triple H locked now in the camel clutch. Yeah, Golden, you need to distract Stevie Ray on the outside while Triple H eliminates Booker T, actually. But Triple H and Booker T at the end, yeah. Bouncing back off Dusty Classic. Nice backdrop. I'm hungry now. Golden Sheik locked in a camel clutch. This is bad for Triple H and bad for the Sheiks. Triple H now catches Booker T front chancery. In with the arm breaker. Big elbow in the chest. There's the pin by Trips. Boot in the back of the head. You've got to get this. You've got to get it. Oh, Broken Skull Sessions is trending on Twitter at the moment. I might tell you when it is. Oh, the Broken Skull Sessions is on now. It's been on. So whoever it was who was asking earlier, it's on now. Well, it's been on already. There we go. Apparently it's 2 hours long. And Jericho does discuss AEW stuff. The championship is shown. He talks about certain AEW wrestlers. So it's definitely broken down the wall. Yeah, it's on now then. Yeah, well, it has been on today. You need to break that pin, Golden. Oh. Triple H kicking out. Golden now getting a boot in the gut. Triple H spinebuster. Big spinebuster on Stevie Ray. I'm only going by what's on Twitter, man. I haven't seen it. It's 2 hours long, I know that, so there's a lot of stuff on there. Oh, 2 count. Trips now. Go on, Golden. You need to distract Booker T as much as possible. Go on. Go on, Triple H has got the pin. It's a triple threat match. Okay, everyone's back in it now. It's a triple threat. Triple threat. You've got the Iron Sheik's moveset, so I'm going to imagine the camel clutch. I can change it if you want me to, but I'm pretty sure it's the camel clutch at this point. Alright, so with Booker and Triple H now going at it. You've lost a lot of blood as well, mate, to be honest. Ugh. Anyone but the Golden Sheik. It's going tribal in chat at the moment. Triple H with a low blow on Booker T. The stunner, yeah, I can do that. I'll do it after we finish streaming. Golden Sheik. Stunner. Any other moves you want, or just a stunner? Golden Sheik dragging Booker T away. He's not gonna get it, is he, surely? He's not gonna pin Booker T, is he, surely? Oh my god, he's done it. Golden Sheik pins Booker T. It's Golden Sheik versus Triple H. It's 91 rated versus 36 rated. And frog splash. Okay. Yep, I've noted that down, mate. I'll do that after the stream. So Golden Sheik's got himself a ranking point tonight as well. Right, it's still on the go, Omega, because Triple H didn't pin Booker T. Booker T was pinned by the Golden Sheik, I suppose, if you look at it that way. Golden Sheik. Reverse DDT. Yeah. It would be pretty crazy, Alec, if they do. We've already seen a couple of jobber wins tonight, haven't we? So, Triple H now there with a guillotine. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Triple H Booker T next week. Singles. Sheik now with a Russian leg sweep. I don't think it is over yet, to be honest. Oh, maybe. Trip sending old Sheik over, then into the big spine buster. There's the pin, and that could be enough for the 1, the 2, and the 3 count. The 2-man power trip continue their reign of dominance with the victory. Victory! There we go. Right, so I've got a lot of ranking points to put in now. That's Harlem Heat's first tag team loss so far. They were on +3 before this. Book dust. Yeah, Golden Sheik did fine. Considering the Golden Sheik's a jobber, he's been incredibly good so far, I must admit. He wasn't supposed to be doing this well, but he is. Triple H, there we go. So a tag team win plus the 2 elimination points puts Triple H second in the rankings now, you know. That's really done him well, that has. Austin gets the victory in the tag team. Booker T loses a tag team match. Stevie Ray loses a tag team match, but did get 2 eliminations. And then Sheik, Iron Sheik lost the tag team match. Golden Sheik lost the tag team match, but did get an elimination. So doesn't lose any points really if you look at it that way. 2-man power trip goes up to +3 in the rankings. Harlem Heat moves down to +2 in the rankings. And the Sheiks, I'm pretty sure are going to be slap bang in the middle, are they? The Sheiks move down to -2 in the rankings. There we go, right. Yeah, the Iron Sheiks really let you down there, to be honest, mate. The Iron Sheik was definitely the difficult one there. But 2-man power trip, somebody who's not involved in our Dusty Classic, but are very high up in the rankings, so chances are, once the Dusty Classic is finished, maybe 2-man power trip could be seriously considering going for a tag team championship shot themselves. I'm sure they'll be interested. Jinder and Bobby Roode as the glorious Maharajas. I think I asked this last week, didn't I? Or the week before, didn't I, Mohammed? What is the what is the feels between? Oh, let me get this right. You are in Pakistan, aren't you? What is the relationship between Pakistan and India? Is it still pretty? I mean, would it make sense to have a stable that included Jinder Mahal, the Great Khali, the Singhs, and Mustafa Ali? Or Mustafa Ali not really be involved in that? I don't know what it's like. I mean, I know there's a lot of like local rivalries between the likes of England and Scotland and Wales and Ireland. I don't know if it's the same sort of thing over there. Of course, considering your country was, I believe, established via civil war, doesn't really help, I suppose, does it? Might still be a little bit of argy-bargy going on there. Well, yeah. I don't know whether to have Mustafa Ali as part of that stable. That's the only reason why. I don't know if it makes sense to have Mustafa Ali as part of that stable. Where Mustafa Ali's better going singles and leaving Jinder Mahal and the Singhs. And I don't even know why I asked, because Jinder Mahal and the Singhs are all Canadian anyway. It doesn't really matter, does it really? I don't know. I'm going to stay quiet. Twist of Fate by Lita. I'll tell you what, Lita could become the women's champion here. Swiftly changes subject. Oh, wait for the moonsault. The knees are up, though. Knees are up. Knees are up. I've lost me pen. Where's me pen gone? Oh, there it is there. Like I said, I did see that call the other day from Mustafa Ali as part of the Shield. Mustafa Ali, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns as members of the Shield. Which looks like a pretty good trio, to be honest. But yeah, Mustafa as a single, I might have to give him a bit of a stat boost, I think. Because this game's a couple of years old now, so obviously a lot of people are not really well positioned as they should be. Although, as Mustafa Ali, now that the Retribution seems to have collapsed, has Mustafa Ali gone back down to a lower member of the card? Because I noticed the other day, didn't he have a loss on Raw or something? And he's gone back to his old attire and that. It's just, it seems a bit of a waste, really, but... So, Mohammed, you would suggest Mustafa not being part of the Indian stable then with Jinder Mahal and the Great Khali and the Singhs? You'd have Mustafa as a singles? I thought Lita was going to win this for definite, but Nia Jax has just dominated Lita into the Samoan drop. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, it does make sense. I wouldn't call it that, for example, but Mustafa Ali and Ricochet, yeah, that could work. Maybe we could just do Retribution and make it a bit better. Maybe Mustafa Ali could still be Retribution, and then just we'll try and make the member make it more effective in our universe mode. That's probably not a bad idea, to be honest. So that way Mustafa Ali can be the single star. We'll have T-Bar and Slapnuts and whatever their bloody names were. Slapjack and that way we've got a women's tag team as well. Then we've got Mia Yim and Mercedes Martinez as a women's tag team as well. That actually could work out pretty well. Actually, thinking about it, yeah, I think we will keep with we'll keep with Retribution, but maybe just not the stupid names. Maybe we'll have the proper, like, Dio Madden and Dominik Dijakovic. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I think actually Retribution could work actually for us. Maybe CM Punk to lead as well. Yeah. No, actually we'll do that, yeah. Twist of Fate by Lita on Nia. Why have you not gone for the pin? Why have you not gone for the pin, you daft mare? Oh, God, Lita, come on. Think about it, love. Think about it. Yeah, I use their proper names. That could work out pretty well, because then we can use Mustafa as a bit more of a single star then. Give him a bit of a stat boost, maybe. Yeah, Elgin and Cage as the Unbreakable effing machines. I love them two as a tag team. They're amazing. You ever seen the PWG show where they did the vertical suplex? And they held their opponent up and then they tagged in and out and just kept switching around. The guy was up in the air for like 2 minutes. It was mad. Pin here now then by Nia Jax on Lita after the big Samoan drop. No, only a 2 count. Wow. Only a freaking 2 count. Nia stalking Leah once again. Mohammed, I would say she was virtually unknown apart from in her own area. Her parents run a wrestling company in Norwich, and she was very well known in that area. Not as well known as her mum, though. Her mum was a big name, to be honest. But yeah, she wasn't very well. I didn't know of her, to be honest. But then again, I wasn't really that into British wrestling at that time. But shortly after, I sort of learned a lot more about British wrestling. But yeah, I don't think she was a big name, to be honest. I mean, at that point in time, British wrestling was pretty dead, to be honest. Lita's got it! Yeah, at that time, it was shortly after that British wrestling started to really come to a forefront. Lita. Nia Jax. There we go. So Lita moves up the rankings into 8th position now. I mean, it depends how you look at it as well. I mean, obviously, I don't think anyone else in the chat is British, are they? Omega's American. Alec, I'm not sure where you're from, actually, to be honest, but I'm going to assume American. But yeah, I mean, I knew a lot of Pete Dunne, Will Ospreay, Tyler Bate, those sort of guys, because when I was going to a lot of UK shows, they were a lot of the main names on there. So I brought Tyler Bate, not Tyler Bate. No, I brought Pete Dunne a cookie once. As you go. It's really weird when you go to some of these like indie shows because you're at the bar trying to get a drink in the intermission. The wrestlers there getting a drink as well. It was really funny to watch, really. But yeah, I brought Pete Dunne a cookie. I remember going to, I think it was 3 or 4 shows, 5 shows in a row. That's what it was. They did a best of 5 series between Mark Andrews and Will Ospreay. Those were some incredible matches. But yeah, I'd not really heard much of Paige, to be honest, at that point in time. I think she was very much limited to her own family's company. She wasn't really working up and down the country like the likes of like Kaylee Ray and Viper were. But there we go. Anyway, this is our main event of the stream, the final match of the stream. Got a fatal 4-way elimination. Jeff Cobb, of course, the current YouTube champion, goes up against the Macho Man Randy Savage, suggested by Alec. We've got Buff Bagwell, suggested by Mohammed, and we have got Jushin Thunder Liger, suggested by Omega. Yeah, no matter what happens here, we're all going to have fun. The bell goes, we are underway. Jeff Cobb just flattens Macho Man Randy Savage straight away. Yeah, I recognise the actress who played her. I don't know who it was, to be honest, but I recognised her from somewhere. I've never seen it, to be honest, Mohammed. I know it's on Netflix recently. I put it on, haven't they? But you've got her mum and her dad run the company. She was part of it as well, and 2 brothers, I think, were tag team champions for quite a long time. Ricky Knight and somebody else Knight. But we have used her and her mother as a tag team in our universe mode so far. I think it's part of the European Invasion. We did Paige and Soraya Knight. But yeah, she was pretty much unheard. I mean, when you look at the likes of Pete Dunne, Will Ospreay, I mean, they were all massive names in the UK. Grado was a big name in the UK as well for some reason. Kaylee Ray and Viper were pretty big female. Kaylee Ray, she was at every single show I went to, Kaylee Ray. Finn Balor, of course, was massive before he moved to WWE. That's because he was working Japan a lot as well. But yeah, Pete Dunne was incredible. He's got better and better now, though. I can't believe it was so high rated. So Buff Bagwell, I think this Buff Bagwell is the NWO version, so of course he can be added into the NWO allegiance as well. Buff the stuff. Ow. So I just punched the microphone. I hope that didn't come over too loud in the older video. Savage bang in the face against of Cobb into the mat. Start again. Savage slamming the face of Jeff Cobb into the turnbuckle pad. As Buff Bagwell flattens Jushin Liger in with a pin as well. And Buff the Stuff eliminates Jushin Liger very early on. I do apologise, Omega. You've been done over here, mate. That is a very quick elimination. Would not expecting that at all. Well, I don't know. Potentially, Mohammed. I mean, it's a tricky way to look at it, isn't it? Because I used to think before before AEW was a thing and I started watching New Japan, I always used to think that going to the WWE was the be-all and end-all. But to be honest, now you can see, yeah, Will Ospreay, New Japan, first British New Japan World Champion. You've obviously got AEW now as another opportunity, and it makes you see there are other options, and I think it does make it exciting now, because it would make it interesting to see some big people leave WWE and move across. I honestly think that Adam Cole to AEW is a very strong possibility. Adam Cole to AEW is a very strong possibility. But yeah, it's interesting you said about Pete Dunne and Will Ospreay. Because Pete Dunne's not really doing much. I'm a bit disappointed with what they're doing with Pete Dunne. I think he should have been on the main roster by now. I think he's definitely got the ability. Maybe it's the mic work and the acting skills, maybe. Buff flattens Savage. Big boot in the back of the arm. Was Buff and Savage then, both parts of the NWO. Nice neck breaker by Savage. Jeff Cobb, no big boot in the gut of Savage, now wrenching him into the middle of the ring. If Jeff Cobb comes out of this victorious, he's going to be a very, very happy man. And I'll be a happy man because I love Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb is our channel mascot after the infamous Battle Riots. Jeff Cobb currently on +6 in the rankings. No, you're doing well there, Omega. Oh my god, it's the Bears! Hello, the Bears, how are you? Working on a Sunday? That's brutal, mate. Big slam there by Jeff Cobb on Randy Savage. Only a 2 count. Unfortunately, the Bears, you've turned up just before we're about to end the stream. This is the last match of the stream. Hornswoggle and DX. Yeah, this is the last match of the stream, I'm afraid, the Bears. Buff Bagwell gets another elimination. I don't know what you've done to these guys tonight, Mohammed, but they're you're having a right laugh at the moment. Okay. Yeah, bugger that, mate. Well, at least you're back in time. You're American, aren't you? So you're back in time for WrestleMania, I suppose, aren't you? WrestleMania. I mean, it's 11:15 here, more or less. So yeah, I'll be going to bed in a minute because I've got work in. Well, I start work at 7 AM for me, so that is about 8 hours away. Boom! Big German by Jeff Cobb. Yeah, it's been a while, the Bears. Not seen you in a long time. Since the previous streams. Yeah, oh, Blockbuster. Blockbuster by Buff. This could be it. Oh my god, if Buff Bagwell wins this, he's going to have all 3 eliminations as well. It's only a 2. Yeah, I watched WrestleMania Night 1 just before the stream. I had to skip for a little bit to try and catch up, but it looked like a pretty good night, to be honest. I'll watch Night 2 tomorrow. I'm in the UK, of course, so like I say, I've got to be at work in 8 hours, so I'm going to watch it when I get to work. Yeah, I'll watch it when I get to work tomorrow and see how Night 2 goes. Night 1 was pleasantly surprising. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a pretty rough show, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think I was not expecting Bad Bunny to be as good as he was, to be honest. Big old tour of the islands there by Jeff Cobb on Buff Bagwell. And Jeff Cobb runs out victorious as always. You can't stop the Cobb. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Bad Bunny to be as good as he actually was, to be honest. So that was quite good. It's not very often that celebrities end up being pretty decent, but I believe he's been a fan his entire life, so I'm sure he's probably figured out roughly what he's supposed to be doing. He did a good job of it. Obviously, the Miz and Morrison really helped him out, but yeah, he came across very good actually. And I would not be surprised if we see him again in the ring at some point. Jushin Liger, that's his first loss. There we go. Right, the rankings are up to date. Cobb is God. He is. Cobb is absolute God. Jeff Cobb now moves up to... Where is he in the rankings now then? He's on +6, is he? Jeff Cobb is 4th in the rankings now on +8. It's Bret Hart, Triple H, Finn Balor, Jeff Cobb, Pete Dunne, Chris Jericho, Darby Allin, Okada, Zack Sabre Jr. and Diamond Dallas Page. That's your top 10 at the moment. Well, there we go. Hang on a minute. What? Sorry, I just read the last message there. I just saw the Cuban Missile Crisis. What else is going on there? Okay. Well, there we go. That is the end of our stream. I do apologise to Bears. Although, if you want to go back, there's... Was it 3 3/4 hours worth of footage here, if you want to go back. If you're not already the Bears, you can also join our Discord if you fancy. That's where we put a lot of the matches together for this. So if you want to put some suggestions in, there's a link to Discord down in the comment section down below. But there we go. I need to go to bed because I've got work. But thank you very much, guys, for joining. We've had 131 plays of this stream. Average watch time of 11 minutes and 20 seconds. That's fantastic. 5 likes. Well, we got 6 likes apparently. We had 7 earlier. I don't know what happened to that last one. YouTube's weird. I keep losing likes every now and then. I don't know what it is, but it is really weird. There we go. We're also... Oh, we lost a subscriber. We're 10 subscribers away from 5,500. Oh my god, it's the Cuban Missile Crisis. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Good night, God bless, all the other good stuff. Alvida saying, Tati buys. Love you all. And I'll see you all again very soon.